Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. I am Koibu. I'll be your DM for the evening. We've got a pretty sweet game coming up. Last we left our players, well, who wants to do a recap for 100 XP?
I guess I'm gonna need it, so fuck it.
Yeah, you do it.
Oh, yeah, you will.
We pretty much went to Rose. We talked to a few halflings. The halflings had just buried 3 people recently, so we did speak with Dead on the Graves, figured out that one of them was a cleric, going through the book that we found inside the carriage that we found that was knocked over. Figured out that he was after the vampire, and we were since following in the cleric's footsteps of going to the vampire's mansion. We went to her estate, heard someone crying for help inside a locked cabinet or like a locked room. We go inside, I cast Cure Light Wounds on the vampire, and he fucking level drains me. We eventually vanquished the vampire, the new one. He was heading towards a coffin at the very end, so I think that is where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. All right. Go ahead and take 100 XP. Divide between your 2 classes.
Thanks.
Nice.
Welcome. All right, so last we left, you'd slain the vampire, and I think your ears adjusted to the silence as you're checking your wounds afterwards and giving each other the once-over, and you notice organ music. Stop.
Wait a second. The refresh on the end of the last episode, the vampire guy turned into a mist and was flying away. Did we kill it? Did we finally hunt it down and kill it in mist form or whatever? We did.
Yeah, we
did.
threw holy water on it.
Yeah. Okay.
He was going towards the coffin, yeah.
Yeah.
Did anything appear after? Or
Yeah. What's going on? Did it just completely annihilate, or is it?
Yeah, the mist just sort of like bubbled and boiled in the air, and then there was like a hissing sound.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're in front of a coffin right now as the organ stops.
Yeah,
Is it a wooden coffin or a stone?
wooden.
Can I pull the lid off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is this the best of ideas right now?
Yeah, this is the coffin he was going to. I want to make sure that it's I don't know, that there's no gear in there or anything.
Okay.
And then we think we should
It
fuck
is empty. Completely
Alright.
empty. Just a pine box.
You guys hear the organ?
I hear what stopped.
Maybe we should leave.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright. Bail back up the ladder. Run to the wall.
You get up the ladder.
Wait.
Get to the building.
Before we-
little...
Ran away. Can I cast some cure spells real quick? Like as we're running, I'm gonna slap people on the back with Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah, you should probably do it when you're not running, because you gotta like chant and cast spells, and if everyone's running, you're gonna just get left behind. So you'll need them to stop and wait for.
Okay, I'll just wait then.
Wait. Also, so in real life, I'm pretty sure you can get sunburn through the clouds. I think that can happen because UV light penetrates. Is it assumed that vampires will get hurt by sunlight in the day if there are clouds, or do we consider clouds to be like safe cover for vampires?
Seemed like with the
Well-
last vampire that they didn't take any damage from it.
Yeah,
so.
he was fine, so.
That
He ran away outside, right?
Yeah.
Sure, that is true, unless it's like on a time limit or something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Wait, does sunscreen protect vampires from the sunlight? If it's like SPF like 70 plus or some shit? I don't know. Okay, sorry. Anyway, okay, yep.
So yeah, we run back to the wall, right?
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess
we're
you guys
getting
are
the fuck
inside the
out.
building. You get to the upper floor. You get to the door, which is closed. I guess maybe open. And you just want to bolt for the wall and hop over and climb down your rope and everything.
Yes.
Wait, where are we at right now?
We're at the door.
How long
In
does it
this
take you to
little-
cast Cure Light Wounds?
I don't know. It says a 5 casting time.
Yeah,
would
but,
assume,
about
like-
1 per minute.
Do we want to
Will
take a
probably
couple
take a minute.
minutes to cast 2, or do we want to just run it?
I think we should run. I think it's
Probably
worth getting
worth it to
caught.
run.
I think we should run it. I don't think at full HP it's going to matter much, so okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You guys sprint across the courtyard, which is covered with water as the thunder rolls around you. You make it to the wall.
Would you say it's flowing?
No idea. I tend to say things and then completely forget him. You get to the wall. And can I get all three of you to make me a perception check as you scale the wall, grab the rope on the other side, and shimmy your way down? MrMouton, that 29. As you guys are coming down the wall, Mooton, you cast one look over it, and you can see standing underneath the awning is a woman looking at you guys climbing over the wall. Head slightly cocked to the side. It's kind of hard to tell through the rain and the darkness, but she's got a fairly, like a light sleeping gown or something that she's wearing, and not much else. And in the rain and the wind, it sort of like wraps to her body and is quite form-fitting. You can't make out the details of her face.
Nice.
I want a magic missile. That's so bad.
I'll tell the boys. I think I see her. She's under the awning right now. Staring at us, I think, like looking our way. Or did it seem like she didn't notice?
No, she's definitely looking at you guys, observing. Like with her head slightly cocked to the side, like, what are they doing? But you're over the wall a moment later. Your rope, you leave behind?
No, it's a magic rope.
All right, you scamper down the other side, and down the mountain you go, switchback after switchback. As the sky slowly gets darker, as the sun begins to set.
Wait a minute, I don't remember this being described as being up the side of a mountain.
You don't remember the switchback that you walked up?
No, okay.
Base of the mountain?
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's the foothills that you're coming down. That might be a more apt term. And you can come on down until you find one of these minor villages. Not quite all the way to Gilroy, but one of these like little villages along the way. You plod into the village, mud splashing around you. All the happy little halflings are inside their homes, cozy and warm. You can see the shutters open, tea being served, hot soup, steam rising from it. The giggling voices of little children. Where to? It's going to be night soon. It's already dark because of the storm.
I'm going to cast the cure spells.
Yeah.
Give myself a 1d10 plus 1. Or, sorry, giving Tyrael a 1d10 plus 1.
Perhaps if this vampire lady had influence over any village, it'd probably be the ones closest to her estate. Do you think it'd be wise to use your ESP amulet to check the minds of these people to see if they know of her or have any allegiance to her?
Seems like a good idea. Let me, is there a tavern or something, Neal?
Yeah, there's a small common public house in this village.
Take 2 HP, Tyrael.
Okay.
So, before I go in, I'll say, looking up at the sky, it's getting pretty late. Are we going to try and stay here for the night, or is it too dangerous?
I think it depends on whether or not these people consider themselves allies to the vampire.
All right, let me go in and ask about an inn or something. You guys wait outside. I'll walk over to the tavern and open the door.
It is a halfling-sized tavern, so you're going to have to Gandalf your way into this place.
Yeah,
you give a rap on the door, and after a moment it opens, and a portly little halfling looks up and goes, "Oh, wow! Hello!"
Hello there, my friend. Don't suppose you've got any space at the bar for someone my size?
Well, I'm afraid you won't fit in any of our beds or chairs, but you're welcome inside. Everyone's welcome inside. Come on in. And he
I'll take a
steps
drink.
back a few and waves you forward.
So I'll, can I stand up inside the building, or do I have to, go on my hands?
No, you gotta, lean over a little bit.
Okay, I can still be on my feet, though. I'll head to the bar, and I guess I'll just, sit down on the floor. I can probably still stay over the bar, right?
Yeah, it comes up to, the height of your computer desk, sort of thing.
I'll just order a drink. Wine.
Are we just sitting outside in the rain?
I mean, I don't know.
The other two
I
are
guess so.
out in the rain.
Oh.
Emmerich gets his drink brought to him. It's a warm wine, actually, mulled wine with some spices.
All right. I down that one and order a second one. Need a bit of Dutch courage after what's just happened. And then, as I'm nursing my second drink, I'll, play with the buttons on my shirt and touch the amulet and just sort of read anyone that I see catching my eye, like looking over at me.
Everyone is looking at you.
Yeah, sure. So I go through the bar and start reading thoughts.
They're all pretty much like, "Oh my god, who is this tall person here? What is going on? I've never at our little inn? Oh, I wonder what his business in town is. He's a little bit weird looking. His accent's a little funny. Maybe he's important. I guess he must be important if he's that big." That sort of like shock and awe from everyone, except for the what would you call her? The maid, the serving girl. She is looking at you with these like, I don't know if I can trust this guy. There's something off about him. Something weird.
Okay, can I use the medallion to dive deeper into her thoughts?
Yes. If it's used as part of an interrogation, she gets a saving throw. You're not quite interrogating her. I don't think she's aware of the magic. Yeah. A little bit deeper into her thoughts is this notion that she's supposed to keep an eye out for strange people and report it to someone. The someone is a little bit masked. It's not like, I need to tell so-and-so. It's like, this falls into that category of weird people that maybe I should be, like, reporting.
Let's kill her.
Okay. I'll finish my drink and then I say to the bartender, I don't suppose you know if there's a barn or something in town that I could sleep in?
I guess a barn's the only place you would fit, mister.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah. Anyone here got a barn the tall guy can sleep in? He just asks the common room. And why don't you give me a charisma check here? Let's see what sort of impression you've made upon these folks.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a couple hands go up. These people are interested in playing host to a fascinating stranger from a faraway land.
Okay. So I will head over to one of the ones that put their hand up and say, my friend, how much coin would you take for your barn for the evening?
I wouldn't accept more than 2 silver for it.
Well, here, have 3. Give him 3 silver coins and say, could you show me to it?
Of course.
So he would accept more than 2 silver.
Yeah, I guess he will. So as I follow him out into the rain, he's ahead of me, right? So I look immediately out the door towards Anton and Tyrael, and I'll give them like a hand as in like, don't follow me. As I'll follow the halfling to his barn.
Okay. Follow him to the barn. It's just a couple hundred feet down the road. He's got like a nice little house built into the side of the hill as usual, and then there's like a little barn next to it to fit his ponies that he uses to pull his plow. And there is room in the barn, enough for you to sleep comfortably. There's some hay in here. You can stay warm. Seems like it's a nice dry building. It does smell a little bit like manure. It's not the worst thing in the world.
So as he opens the door and shows me, and I'll say, thank you. This will definitely do. I didn't catch your name.
I didn't catch yours either. My name's Ham.
Nice to meet you, Ham. My name's John. And I'll shake his hand. That's right.
Splendid. Like the prince, right?
Just like the prince.
Wow.
Say, are you heading back to the tavern?
I was gonna. Do you need anything else? Do you have a blanket?
No.
We should get you a blanket.
I can keep myself warm. I've got clothes and blankets in my bags. Don't worry about me. Have a nice evening at the tavern. Maybe I'll pop in later again, see you. But thanks again for your hospitality.
Well, try not to break anything.
Give him a nod. And I'll wait 5 minutes for him to get back to the tavern.
Yep, he scurries back.
Okay, and then
undoubtedly to tell the tale of the large man in his barn.
I'll open the door to the barn, sneak out. I won't open it really wide. I'll try and, or if there's a back door or something, I'll go out that I don't necessarily want to draw too much attention, and I'll head back over to where I left Anton and Tyrael.
Yeah, you can find them and wave them on over, and the whole party can convene in the barn, safe and sound, without anyone being the wiser.
Okay. So I found a place for us to stay for the night if we choose to. Everyone in the tavern seems pretty legitimate, but there's a maid there who seemed very, very suspicious of me. Seemed like she was thinking that she needed to report this presence of suspicious people to someone.
Someone? What kind of someone? There's not really like a local authority around here, so I imagine it must be the vampire, yeah?
Maybe the vampire herself or another thrall, perhaps. I was thinking maybe I could turn invisible and track her. Do you think we could capture her and maybe try and cure the charm? Use her against the vampire in the future?
What do you think, Antoine?
It's Anton, not Antoine, first off. I think that she would be too low down on the totem pole to be one of a to turn, but I definitely think it'd be a good idea to capture her, and we could ask her questions. We also have a truth candle if we want to use that.
Perhaps I could follow her and see who she reports to,
and then capture them. That would make sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have invisibilities for all of us, or are you gonna do this solo?
I think I just do this on my own. I've only got one spell today.
All right.
But I don't know. Do you think it's best for you two to just hide out here, or maybe we should make our presence known? The three of us in the barn, in the tavern.
I think it's probably better that we stay as low-key as possible, especially if we consider this town to be compromised, yeah?
We'll hide out here.
Okay, there's a chance that the vampire might already know that we're here if the chain of commands goes quickly, so...
We'll have the candles ready and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the phantasmal candle. I'm gonna let it light and everything.
Filling the barn with the phantasm. Are you a little worried that it might attack a pony?
Or are there animals in here? No, we're not, because I think
I'm not worried about
we'd only expect it to attack high intelligence creatures, right?
Yeah, you have to be able to understand what the fuck it is. And if it does, then that's not my problem. That's Emmerich problem, because he got the barn.
I feel like it might attack the horse.
Well, we're about to find out, won't we?
I mean, if the horses appear startled, we can just extinguish the candle instantly. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys are getting set up, I tell you to be ready, and I'll cast invisibility and head out back into the night.
We'll wait here.
We'll also set up the... Not light, just set up, in case we need to light, the holy candles. And I'll have an ever-burning candle chilling to light those, if need be.
Okay. You set up your candles. You start the phantasmal candle, and the place begins to fill with smoke. You get the holy candles in strategic locations. And that's when the ponies begin to spook, as the phantasmal candle begins to slowly fill the area with purple smoke, and a wraith appears within. And the ponies strain against their reins and begin to neigh.
Oh, sounds like we extinguished the candle then.
You'll go out, the smoke will slowly fade, the ponies will bray for a little while longer, and then stop as the phantom vanishes.
I talked to Tyrael. Do you think I could speak with them and tell them it's not real?
Well, how many spells do you have prepared? Can't you only speak with a single animal at a time?
I can speak with one. How many ponies are here? Can't ponies speak with ponies?
You know, they don't typically have language between them. There are 2 ponies in the barn.
Well. We could make one go blind, then it would be no issue, Tyrael. Am I right? I say laughing.
Let's just leave the candle aside for now, brother, okay?
Sure.
I believe we're done here. We're just waiting for Emmer.
Emmer?
Okay. Yeah, so I go back to the tavern. It's dark. There's lights on inside. Can I see through the window?
Of the tavern? Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'll walk around it. I'm looking for the maid.
Sure. There's no glass in these windows. They probably can't afford it, or too difficult to ship out here, or whatever the issue is. So the windows are just sort of open to let some of the hot air from inside out, because they've got like big fires going in there. And you can see the maid. She's like smiling and passing drinks to people. trying to avoid the hands of lecherous halflings.
Okay, I want to keep reading. I want to read her mind throughout the night. I'm going to lurk around the tavern in the dark, invisible, and wait for her to go home. And wait for her to leave the tavern. Or if she speaks to someone in the tavern about me, then obviously let me know about that as well.
Right. You gaze upon her, trying to sort out her intentions, is it?
Yeah.
Reading her thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can tell that you're the talk of the evening here. All the patrons are postulating what a person like you might be doing, showing up at their doorstep in the middle of a storm. And the ideas are flying and they're wild. Maybe he's on a mining expedition. Maybe he's here to kill the blue dragon. Maybe he's here because there's a problem with the rivers. Now, I think he just got lost. Did you hear his accent? He sounds like a noble. I think that it's like a friend of Lady... What's her name up on the hill? No. He would just be staying with her if he was friends with her. He's probably here, just weird conspiracy theories floating around, trying to sort out what you're up to. None of them are anywhere near the mark. The maid is happy to go about her duties. Her thoughts come to you only insofar as to chat with people.
Yeah.
If you are reading her mind, every now and then there's this when are we off duty? I need to go tell. I need to go report.
Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. I want to follow her when she goes to report. So I wait for the tavern to close, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Follow her when she leaves.
The tavern will close well after dark. And after everyone else has picked up and left, you said you're invisible? Cast an invisibility spell?
Yep.
All right. Well, after everyone has left and she's done her job of mopping the floor and putting the chairs up, you will see her scurry out into the night, covered by a wool cloak, keep the water off her, heads out to the main road, heads north a little bit. I think you can follow her from here. You're invisible, so it's very difficult for her to notice you, but she's got a 5% chance, but it's unlikely. Yeah, definitely not. You can follow her to where she seems to be squirreling something away in the knot of a tree off of the road, just on the north side of town.
Interesting.
She squirrels something away, takes a quick look about, and then runs back down the road, back to her house, where she can rest for the night.
All right, once she's clear, I'll go to the tree and check whatever it is she's put in there.
There's a small little note. She must have written when she was out of sight in the inn at some point that she squirreled away in this knot. Do you read Halfling?
Nope.
Do we have trees or related languages in your world? If we're fluent in for instance, if you knew Spanish, Italian, and fucking English and French, you could probably read a little bit of Portuguese. How does this work?
Halfling is a distinct... It is related more closely to Dwarven and to Gnomish.
Oh, okay, well...
Let me open my language.
Shit, I'll look on that one.
Well, yeah, we don't know any of that shit, so don't worry about it.
I mean, I can read Halfling.
Wait, really?
Halfling?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I speak Halfling, yeah.
Doesn't mean you can read it.
Speaking Halfling. What do you mean?
Maybe you know the language, but you don't know the symbols.
Okay, no.
You think just because you can speak a language, you can read, Mooton?
Not in the real world, but in D&D, yes.
If you're literate, then you're considered to be literate in all languages you speak. Unless you've got some other...
Just saying, there's a lot of ex-slaves in America, Mooton, that would take issue with you claiming they could read just because they could speak a language.
Not true. It's different.
They don't have a literacy proficiency.
Yeah.
So, how far is this tree from the barn, if I were to run?
If it was well lit and dry, you could run the distance in 5 minutes. Run the distance probably in 2 minutes.
Okay, but in these conditions...
In 6. A little bit longer. It's muddy. You don't want to slip and fall. Just a matter of a few minutes, though.
I don't know whether to go and report back or to just wait and see if somebody comes to pick up the notes. I don't want to be gone when the guy comes, or whoever it is comes. But knowing that my brother speaks Halfling, I will take one last look at the tree, make sure I can remember it, and a swift pace back to the barn. I don't want to sprint because I guess I'll leave too many footprints and people might actually notice me. So,
Sure. You can make it back to the barn as everyone else has played with candles and setting themselves up for the night, wringing their clothes out, looking for a dry place.
Okay. So I get in and I like shake the. I guess you see the door open and you see like water flying off an invisible Imric. And I say, guys, I tracked the maid. She's definitely in with the vampires. She was thinking that she had to report to someone. She made her way out of town to a small tree and left a note there, presumably for her superior to find. But it's written in Halfling and I can't make head nor tail of it.
I'll grab it and read it.
Yeah.
Out loud.
It simply says, a strange man, human-sized, came into town today. He had a noble accent and stayed at Ham's barn.
Maybe we should change the barn to somewhere
Okay.
else.
Is there any way we could manipulate this note to try and draw the vampire into a position that we can fight it?
I really just don't know how I feel about trying to fight this vampire.
Yeah, you're right. I think maybe the only chance we've got is if we ambush it during the day when it's asleep.
And we can gain more information as well. This is actually an incredibly important piece of information. We know that the vampire gets information in the form of notes attached to a tree.
Well, there might be somebody else between the maid and the vampire. I suggest that I head back to the tree and wait for someone to check it for a note.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you can absolutely do that. But at the very least, we know that the vampire gets information in this manner, so we have the ability to pass up false information later.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think you
Okay.
want to put this back in there, because I don't think you want...
Agreed. We'll just leave that. But presumably, whoever finds these notes checks the trees daily. Checks the tree
Yes.
daily for... So I'll go and wait for that.
I think, yeah, actually, I think maybe we should keep the note there, no?
Well, then they'll know where we are, right?
True, but
Yeah,
I think it'd
why?
be better to keep the note there and then to move. Right now, they think they have a secure communication line between themselves and the vampire. If somebody's tampering with the notes and they change up their entire method of communication, we no longer have the ability to either monitor the information or pass up false information. So we should leave the note untouched.
That makes sense, but that would require the maid to communicate to her superior that she left a note that he never found.
I believe
Which I
they
don't
would
think
have
will
some
happen.
way of knowing that their messages aren't getting through, I'm sure. I think it's good to leave the note unaltered. We don't want them to know that we know how they're communicating with each other.
Okay, I'll go back and check the tree. If somebody checks the note tonight, I'll come back here and we should move. But assuming we're safe for the night, we should just move to a different place by tomorrow.
For sure. I'm in agreement.
All right, I'll head back out into the rain.
I'll light the other ever-burning candle, and I'll sit near the holy candles, I guess.
Right. You haven't lit the holy candles.
No.
Correct.
And one of them did burn for a couple
For
of
2
rounds.
minutes.
2
Right?
minutes, yep.
Okay, so it's
That's on
now
8.
only 4 inches instead of 6.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to
had-
need some way to monitor that note to see who comes by and checks it. That is incredibly important, Imric.
Yeah, well, I'll check it today, and then maybe tomorrow I can cast invisibility on someone else and they can spend the day watching it.
How long does your invisibility last again?
24 hours, so I can wait all through tomorrow, but I don't want to fall asleep on the job.
Perhaps you should just sit out there at night and watch it for the entirety of the night.
Yeah, I will. That's what I'm going to do.
Is Anton, are you able to cast? You said you have Iron Vigil. Is that a spell or is that an innate
Yeah,
ability?
it's already cast on me, yes.
Oh, you can't cast it on Anton here, can
No.
you?
Nope.
Okay, gotcha.
Tomorrow, though, we can cast Iron Vigil and Invisibility on someone, make sure that they're
Sure. Okay.
awake. All right, I'll see you both in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, head back out of the barn to the tree.
What do you have in terms of protective clothing? Because you don't want to... You're going to be sitting out in the rain pretty much all night. Maybe like under a tree, but it's still going to be in the wet and the cold.
I'll give him my...
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll give him my my cloak for the night.
Oh, that's
Double up
nice.
on the cloaks.
Well, he's got
No,
the plenty.
The cloak of plenty.
Oh,
which
the cloak
gives
of
you-
plenty.
Yeah.
That keeps you warm, right?
Yeah.
You should keep everything. Yeah. You don't even need a bedroll when you have that cloak.
Yeah.
Great.
Don't want to fall asleep, though. Might be too cozy.
Well, you can wrap yourself up in the cozy cloak, stay relatively dry from here on out, and watch the tree from an invisible place. How far away do you want to be?
You don't need to be super close, just,
Okay.
a convenient tree that I can stand underneath.
You don't need to be within, like, hearing range, right? You don't need to be within, like, 20 feet.
I don't think so, but if I see more than one person go up to the tree, I might
What's
move
the
closer.
range of your thought amulet?
Yeah, 30 foot. That's a good point. Yeah, so maybe 30 feet away now, if I can get within that.
Feet, yeah. You can find there's another tree just a little ways over. The one that she put the note in was a cypress. You find a willow tree a little bit closer to the river. It's like on the other side of the road and then off a little bit.
Oh, and I put the note back in the tree as well, yeah.
And you can wait here. Some time begins to pass, and you get the impression that no one's going to be coming, but you might as well wait it out. The sky grows quite dark. Clearly nighttime now. Lightning still flashes in the distance. And one of these lightning flashes silhouettes a woman walking down the road.
A human woman?
Human woman walking down the road.
Okay.
She's
dead.
wearing a pale colored gown of sorts with an umbrella over her head. She seems to be dampened by the water and the wind. The umbrella doesn't seem to be providing much shelter for her, but she calmly walks down the road in the dead of night. Give me a perception check. See what else I can tell you about her.
Get her hotness.
It's dark. You're really only getting good glimpses by the flash of lightning.
As soon as she's within range of 30, she come within 30 feet of me, because I will read her mind. Expecting not like a blank response. But...
It is very blank. There's not a thought within her. In fact, you can't even like detect her. You can't even. Normally, you can sort of like, there's a person. Here's some like things about them, even if you can't quite fully read their mind for whatever reason. But this is just empty. Can't even like locate her with the spell.
How long is it until sunrise?
Long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I watch her.
watch
Is she going onto the tree or does she go somewhere else?
She walks down the road, comes up to the tree, reaches in, pulls out the note, spreads it with one hand, reads it, and then quickly pockets it.
Do I? Okay.
What were you gonna say?
Do I get anything else in my perception check?
Yes. You can see that she has pale, smooth skin, dark hair that is tied back in like call it like a really term for like the hair is behind her, but it's only very loosely tied together, so it's still
It's like in a bob.
A loose
I don't
bun.
know.
Loose bun.
Something like that. And it's loosely tied back behind her. She doesn't seem to be carrying any weapons. Her shoes are just like ordinary slippers that somehow seem to be not particularly dirty. Even her nightgown that she's wearing is not particularly muddy despite trudging through it. You notice that she doesn't make a single sound as she steps, and there are just a few small ripples off of where her feet impact the ground. In the watery places.
Wait, real quick, I'm sorry. How far away is this tree from the barn again?
It's like a 5-minute walk.
Oh, okay,
a
okay. So
5-minute walk.
decent. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. She begins to head down the road.
Into
South.
the town or back where she came from?
Into the town.
Okay, I'll follow her.
She
Carefully.
walks until she reaches the barn.
Now I would like to remind that I have the candles in defensive positions, and I have 2 ever-burning candles near them to light all, 4 of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or no, he has one ever-burning candle,
have
and
one,
I have the
yes.
other ever-burning candle with 2 candles.
I would assume that, I'm in an area with 2, he's in an area with 2.
Correct.
Heads up.
Okay.
If this is going to be relevant, Koibu, draw the inside of the fucking barn, and we will put ourselves where they're going. Okay.
Yes, please.
If you want to do that, we'll take a break. We're not on break time, but we'll take 5 minutes. We'll draw it up.
Is this metagaming? No, I stated this prior to any of this bullshit happening.
This is not metagaming. We literally just ran away from a crazy fucking vampire after killing our little vampire servant fuckboy, and now we're hiding in a barn knowing that a crazy vampire lady knows that she's gonna come find us soon.
In our barn.
Yeah. Our
that
barn.
Seems quite reasonable.
Stand your ground laws, am I right, Steven?
Amen, brother. These vampires think they can come into our barn past 10 p.m.
She actually can't come in because she has to ask fucking permission to come in.
Oh, true.
That is true. Maybe. Oh, God, I should have run back and warned you as soon as I saw her.
Really? You think so? Someone think that was the whole point of standing watch, but that's okay. Let her get the drop on us. That's fine.
I wasn't expecting it to be her. Yeah.
So, this is the front door to the barn.
Good.
You can see that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
These are the 4 stalls. Only 2 of them are presently occupied by livestock, by ponies. I'm going to put like a star on the pony sides.
Nice. What do the ponies
There
look
is
like?
a ladder over here that leads to the hayloft, which I think is where you're expected to sleep, because that's where all the good stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a... what would you call it? There's like a window on the hayloft over here where there's like a small mechanical wooden crane to help like lift hay up into the hayloft.
Mm-hmm.
And then down in this main area, there's some tools on the sides. There's some bales of hay stacked around. There's just like the general supplies you would find in a barn, and some room to like move people about and ponies about and whatnot.
So are we
it's a
really
really
expected to
simple
stay up
layout.
in the hayloft?
Okay, wait, can I interlude here, though? Right, so she's walking towards the barn. It takes her 5 minutes. Do I get an idea where she's going? I feel like it would click in my head before she got there.
It feels like it should have, huh?
You could guess.
Yeah, but Imric had 5 minutes. I only had like 5 seconds.
Well, but she's walking down a road, right?
Yeah, but I would think it would click. I mean, it clicked in his head in about a minute in real lifetime.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
let's say in about a minute.
After I said she gets to the barn.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's because you should.
Where did you think she was going
Is
after
there
she read the
anything-
note?
Yeah, that's
Exactly,
true.
yeah. It's obvious.
He's an extremely experienced D&D player, and I talked slowly and overly described things because I needed to give him time to make his decisions. But he followed her, and she comes to the
Alright.
barn, and
I
he
respect
regrets
it.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Uh-oh.
She gets at some point it becomes obvious that she's going to the barn.
Wait,
right?
I want to put where my character is though.
Even if it's like a few seconds before she gets there.
The only moment it's obvious that she's going towards the barn is when she stops and is looking at the barn. Up until
Yeah.
that point, she's just walking down the road, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, she's walking through the town to do the barn killing. Yes, that's what would pop into my mind.
Well, it didn't pop into your brother's. You know, he
That's
had
true.
a
It's popping into my mind now.
There's definitely
Right,
liquor
that's
in
true.
that cloak, and we
That's
didn't
true.
talk about him drinking it, but like, we all
Okay.
know what he's up to.
Tyrael, please place yourself. I would like to place
I have
my
placed
2
myself.
candles. Okay, me too. I like that. I like this position.
Me too. Also,
Here.
I don't believe this is. It's kind of to scale, but I can't measure feet in here.
It's 20 feet from top to bottom.
Oh, 20 feet from top to bottom. Oh, cool.
Okay.
That sounds
And
to
it's
me
about
like
30 feet deep.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to have 1 candle here and 1 candle here. Wait a second. No, wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that seems
God,
fine,
you're gonna
right?
make
We'll
us
have one
do
candle there, one
fucking
candle there.
Well, no. Hold on. All of them. I don't remember any trig. Okay. If it's 20 feet across and these candles have a diameter of 20 feet, if we stick it in the middle, it won't hit the corners, right? But we can stick it a bit off the middle. So we probably want like all 4 candles set up like boom, 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 like this.
Sure.
If
would
we have them
had
set
this
here,
discussion, yeah.
then that should cover. Can you see my ruler that I'm making?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it should easily cover all of this, and it would probably just leave like this area uncovered, like back here maybe.
Like back this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
cool. That's how
Sure.
we've got it set up.
So we're sitting with our ever-burning candle in front of us.
Ever burning, bright.
Both.
The
yeah.
ever-burning candles are lit, so Imric, outside, you can see that light flickering in the barn.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's where my brothers are. I run past the vampire and come to
You're
this
gonna run
slope.
past her?
Like behind her. Like I go behind her and I take a right down to this side of the barn down here. Let me pull him back out. Here he is. You make him smaller now.
Can you put the vampire on screen?
Let me get an appropriately sized Imric. Here is an appropriate Imric.
I didn't think we were going to the battle screen, but here we are.
Can I run around and get into the store before?
No, that's a ladder that goes
a ladder.
up. There's the one entrance into the barn.
Is there any windows?
No, the only windows on the second floor up here, and it's more of like a hayloft, hay bale thingy.
How do I get them out?
Don't worry, brother. Just let her handle us, and we'll handle it.
Oh my god, she looks cool as fuck.
Yeah, she does look cool.
Yep. She observes the barn for a minute.
Wait, no, okay, wait. I come to this. I try and climb up this wall. I try and get into this window up here.
Observe my dice rolls here.
He's trying to climb a wall?
Yeah.
Fuck him. Don't let him do it. Koibu, this is the only goddamn thing my character can do. You can't just fucking roll to make my whole goddamn class one of the few things I can do fucking obsolete. Fuck you. Make him find a ladder, Koibu.
It's alright, we're both about to die.
It's a sheer wooden wall. It's super hard to climb. You have a base 40% chance of climbing something, but this is what we would consider a difficult wall to climb. So I think you've got like a 10% chance of scaling this sucker. Probably reduced by another something because of the rain, but I think your minimum chance is 5%. So, no.
So he's scrambling. Do we at least hear some shit?
Yeah. You're expecting this vampire, and then you hear this like knocking and rattling at the backside of the barn, like something's trying to break in.
Antibacterial, get out!
I look at Anton. You heard Emmerich, yeah?
Yeah, he said to get out. Maybe we should pack up.
Is there like, this is a barn, it's old, it's raggedy. Can I go to the front door and just peek out? Do I see anything out front?
You can peer out. You're going to be a little fire blind because you're in a well-lit area looking out into the dark of night
but I can,
in the middle of a storm.
Do all, you know, like...
Yeah, you got to wait for a flash of lightning to illuminate the area before you. You hear him whisper. It's going to take a moment. And when the lightning does flash, it's just an empty street.
Oh, God.
What do you think is happening? If the vampire is outside, I don't want to leave this place. We'll be sitting ducks out there.
Well, let's let Imric come in. He's on the outside. Why can't he just open the fucking door and walk in?
I mean, you hear me. My voice is coming from the window at the back, though, right?
Can I leave? Can I leave and go to the side and kind of knock? Imric, what's going on out there?
She's here.
Imric, come get inside the fucking barn. Then what are you doing out there?
Do you see her? Where? We looked. You didn't see anything.
I look around me. Do I see her?
No, you're on like this alleyway. She should be out front. You definitely can't see her down here.
She's outside the front door. Climb up and get out the window.
Go look and make sure.
Fuck's sake, okay. I sneak around to the edge of the barn and peer around the corner.
It's not there.
Where is she?
You've noticed there's some more lights on in the little farmhouse next to this. They were off earlier. You're, just a dim light from the fire that they keep in the fireplace to keep them warm. But now the lights are brighter, like the fire's been fed, or candles have been lit, or torches, or lanterns.
Okay.
Imric, you're invisible. Go investigate.
I come through the door and I say, okay. She came to the tree herself. She checked the note. She was here. She was standing outside the door. I thought she was going to kill you. I think the house next door, the lights have just turned on. I'm going to go investigate. Keep an eye out. Get ready to flee.
We'll be here with the candles.
I head back into the night over to this house.
As you corner the barn and step out.
Wait. She's in the house that owns the barn. Right. Is that right?
There is a farmhouse nearby that is clearly Ham's house. And
that's
there
where
are
she
lights
is.
on inside that.
I head back. She's asking permission to enter the barn.
Okay, well, listen. If she's gonna come out, we're done. We're made. Okay.
This is our best spot to kill her with the the candle's set up, just make sure that she's coming in.
Is there any light in here besides our 2 ever-burning candles?
Can we talk about grappling rules?
With an ancient vampire?
What if 3 people are trying to grapple a person? What are the additives on this?
So we would consider that an overbear attack.
Okay.
And let me look up the specific.
Because our best shot is to overbear her and hold her while these candles fuck her up.
So wait, just narratively though, I go up to Tyrael and I hug him and I say, "I love you, brother, for the queen."
I push Emmerich off of me. Just man a fucking candle. We're not gonna let this stupid vampire.
I
kill us,
light
okay?
the
No! I look at
no.
him going to light. What are you lighting?
the phantasmal candle.
No!
Why?
Unlight it! Because the ponies are gonna get scared and it's gonna fuck everything up. Just
Oh my god.
chill. It's
Alright,
not
well,
like the phantasmal fucking beast is gonna destroy the vampire. Shh, keep our voices low. Okay, listen.
So an
it's
overbear allows one person to make an attack roll, and they get a +1 to hit for each bonus additional attacker. The attack is made against the defender's natural AC 10. AC 10 for most people. Only counting magical and dexterity adjustments. If the attack hit, they must succeed on an opposed strength check against the defender, and you get a bonus on your strength check for each additional attacker. So you'd make an attack roll at +2 because you got 2 people participating in it.
Yeah.
And if you hit, then you make a strength check at +2 because you got 2 other people participating in it against her. And if you succeed, if the attacker wins, the defender is knocked down. The defender can be pinned and restrained if he is successfully overborne again in the next round.
And the +2 would mean we don't get our weapon bonus, correct?
Right, this is a non-weapon attack. This would just be you guys tackling a person.
Do we get our non-weapon bonus, which would be the +2 from that as well for
You
fighter
get the
level?
bonus from level, and you get your bonus from strength.
And only one person makes the roll.
Yeah, the person
So-
with the best attack roll, and then they add 2 from the supporting allies.
Yeah, and this is a D20 plus like 13, right? If your strength's 13, correct?
Right.
So she would be rolling a D20 plus, let's call it 19. And we would be rolling a D20 plus maximum probably 4 or 5 because we have pretty low strength.
What's your highest strength? That's probably 13 or 14 plus
Yeah.
another 2, so you'd be rolling a D20 plus 15 or 16 against her D20 plus 18 or 19.
Okay, so we can't overbear her. All right, well, continue on. Sorry, thank you for the clarification.
Emmerich, what were you gonna do?
I head back
Did you
out
go
and
outside again?
stand in the street invisible and wait
I'm
for
casting
the-
protection from evil on myself and Tyrael. If I have time, I have 2 of them left.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that.
Cast 2 protections from evil. Emmerich in the
Oh
street.
wait, no, I hug Anton as well before I go. And say
Thank you.
I love him and God save the Queen.
I thought you weren't gonna hug me, brother.
Yeah, no.
I was scared for a second.
You stand in the streets. You watch as the door opens to the little halfling hut nearby.
Okay, sorry. Just because I don't want you to fuck me, I go under a cover of something so they can't see my silhouette in the
Oh,
rain.
I was gonna fuck you so hard with
Yeah.
that. 'Cause you said I
that's
stick
a
to the
twitch clip.
street. You
Yeah.
specifically called out
I-
like, the middle of the open.
So,
So I
protection
don't
from
stand
evils
in
are
the-
cast as well, and I have my ever-burning candle ready to light the holy candles, by the way.
Okay. You don't know how close you were being fucked. I rolled
Okay.
a saving throw for her to see if you were
Oh.
invisible or not, and I rolled a 20. But you
Oh my God.
managed to interrupt right before it kicked in.
Tyrael,
Thousands
can
of
you do your
hours of
ever-burning
D&D
candle as well?
experience. Can I do what?
Your ever-burning candle and be ready.
Yeah, of course. I'm literally. Look at me. Look at you.
I would like you to say yes.
Look at you.
You don't ever say these things.
You
okay?
are 10 feet away from your candle. I'm sitting on these motherfuckers. I'm ready to
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm on them.
Okay, with my rogue skill, but not.
And we're gonna run at her with him, right? We're gonna chase her.
Emmerich, you see the door open, and coming out is Ham and Ham's wife. They're carrying between them a bundle of blankets. The woman in white is carrying her parasol, keep the rain off, and you can overhear the halflings speaking to her in halfling. The small group, Ham, his wife, woman in white, come towards the barn as a group. I think this is where we should take our break.
Fine. We will.
Koibu wants a short session today.
Yeah, because he's going to be ass mad after we kill this stupid vampirist.
true.
We'll be back.
I'm right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria.
Can you tell me the exact moment that I hear the door handle? Like,
I'll tell you.
thank you.
Imric, you're outside. Is there anything you want to do? What is your condition for acting?
When the door opens, I'm gonna make my move. When
the door opens, you're gonna make a move.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I think we're standing and fighting. Like, if something crazy happens, maybe I'll change my action. But my plan is to, I don't know what to tell you what my plan is. Or not.
I've already casted my protection from evil on both of us, by the way.
Sure. Okay. Men inside. You can hear the padding of footsteps. Some gibbering in halfling. Anton, you'll hear it as, oh, there's just a couple other people inside. Got a lot of travelers today. Surprised to see so many folks. Let me tell them, let me go check on them first, before you just walk in. It's a bunch of men. I don't know how comfortable you would feel with them.
Oh, shit.
And then there comes a rapping on the door. And then
I light the candles.
Halfling accent. Hello, boys!
Wait a second. Just to be razor ultra clear,
Yes.
he should only think there's one person in here, I believe.
He should think there's one man in there.
You're right. No, boy, Mister. Is the knocking on the door and the calling of Mister in common a few times, and then
I look at Anton.
the door begins to slide.
Light
My
the candles,
sword
Koibu.
is drawn. My candles are lit.
My candles are both lit now.
All right, you
Draw the Martha
immediately light the candles. They burst, sending out holy radiance.
Wait. Where's
Halfling.
What?
Cassandra's token on the screen, please?
Put her some... What? She's standing fucking 9 million feet
I
back?
just put her on the screen. Chill,
okay.
boys. Chill.
I didn't say anything, please. Don't include me in that.
Plural boys, but not that boy.
Thank you.
The door slides open. There is the Ham's wife and Ham, clearly visible, right at the front of the door. Ham's carrying a bundle. Ham's wife is the one sliding it open. Behind her is the lady in white as your candles burst into light. And you can see the halfling wife as a little surprised. There's 2 men in the bar, not one. And I don't think either of you match the description of the man she expected to be in her barn. So she stands a little bit stunned. Ham stands a little bit stunned. And you guys are like standing around with candles looking at them. Like,
I do not look like a crazy person. My eyes are cold, my nerves are steel, and I just stand
Nippon
and wait.
steel.
We do not look like Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Do not
True.
characterize us that way, Koibu.
sorry.
We're more like
And then
Mac.
Ham speaks up in comment and says, excuse me? Do you know where John is?
Okay, where's the vampire? Can you explain that? I want to know where the
why
vampire
is she really out? Oh, wait.
I don't care about the fucking two dumber.
Is she really that
guys
far
look
back,
past
though? That's pretty
the
awkward. That's
halflings.
a little socially awkward for her to be standing so far back, I think.
Yeah. Well, she is definitely not standing at the very front of the door. She's definitely standing a little bit away from everything. Now, what's the range of your candles is the real question.
10 feet radius.
Well, it's got levels of...
No, I don't.
1d4 at 30. 1d4
No.
at 30 feet. 2d4 at 20. 3d4 at 10.
Milton, why didn't you read that earlier?
Why did you do it for me? Moron.
Alright, it's been fun. I'm putting this on the AFK screen. I'll see you guys next week.
All right. The vampire, what you suspect to be the vampire, is standing...
She looks pretty far
You
back.
guys are pretty close, right? You guys are like
This
5
is-
feet from the wall.
We're 46
and so
miles
then
away
she's
from her,
probably,
Koibu.
like-
We agreed that this was 20 feet. So then this should definitely be within 20 feet.
Yeah, it's definitely within 20 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe even 10.
20 feet, certainly. Probably like a 15-foot difference. Or
I have the candles in my hand, and Imric should be charging his movement, I think, as the door opens.
Not yet.
Oh, yes.
She has to be within 10 feet of the candles.
She's not going to step forward, brother.
Understand.
Roll me.
Nick. She does not have to be within 10 feet of the candles. She has to be within 30 feet to be taking damage.
Yes.
Yes.
No, we need to kill her.
Okay, how is she going to step? You think she's going to step forward?
She's going to
through
fly
the
away.
damage?
That's fine. What do you want us to roll, Koibu?
44. I'm
44
rolling
for the candle
2d4.
damage.
You roll
Wait.
2d4.
You have 4 candles, right? 4 holy candles?
Indeed.
Yeah, so we should be rolling
Okay, so it should be
8 d4. So I'm rolling 44. Steve, you roll 44.
32 damage. 32 damage. Let's go.
Okay, I rolled 11.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Wow, 11 on 44 is really good.
19 damage on her.
Wait, 19 or 38 or
What's
whatever?
11 plus 9? Plus 8, sorry.
Is it doubled because it's like radiant or some shit?
Is it? No, I don't know.
It's designed to do damage against undead. Alright, what does she do, Neal, as soon as she takes the damage?
Well,
When the door opens.
I have to roll her hit dice and see how much HP she has, but I can't find
Okay.
my book.
She's probably dead.
Yeah.
You know, she's probably dead. Let's just gloss over the rest of it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Insta kill.
Mega kill.
I'm just waiting for the sliver of life to fall off her that you can only see like in 4K. Otherwise, the resolution is just not great enough to see the HP drop off.
Okay, and you did, what do we say, 19 damage to
19.
her?
Come on, this needs to be a decent amount.
Can you see that HP bar?
Yeah. Wait, did you do it yet?
Oh, spicy. All right. What does she do? What does she
Now
do? I need the
washes
moment.
over her, and she raises her arms to like block her eyes from it, and lets out a horrid wail.
I charge. I'm gonna tackle her, Neal, from behind.
Tackle it, like push, like he's pushing her into the.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her onto the ground.
Yeah.
And push her forward and get her on
Alright.
the floor.
Give me a roll to hit. +2 for charge, +2 for back attack.
Plus
Plus
4.
four.
Surprise.
Oh,
Surprise.
Okay, we'll roll a surprise roll.
No,
for
no. Invisibility. Automatically surprise. Like, automatically get +4 on the opening attack.
True. I read the book.
Says it-
Yeah.
I
it
read
says
the
it in
book.
spell.
Yeah, Steve, you read the book too, right?
Yes. I have the book right
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Make your attack roll.
So it's 4 for surprise, 2 for charging, and then 3 for level, right?
Sounds about
You're level
right.
4 fighter.
Yep.
Yep.
Still?
3 for level, 2 for charge, 4 for surprise.
11.
I
Fuck hit her.
That's
serious.
good.
It works. It's fun.
That's all you needed.
Yeah, that's all I need.
And I suppose.
Can we also run forward as she's tackled?
We're running
well-
forward with our candles, not.
Because you guys are like lighting the candles, which is causing the shrieking, and then he tackles, and let's
Wait,
see what
hold
you do
on.
with your strength
We
check.
will go back and
Okay, no,
wait,
wait,
no, wait, real clearly. We did not light the candle. These candles are lit.
They were lit
They
when the door
were
was touched.
lit when the door
so
was
So we should
touched.
have a whole round. with
We're
the door
holding
open.
them and we're ready.
The halflings even talked to us
Yeah.
as the candles were lit.
We had those
Roll
candles
your
lit.
strength check.
Okay, but I want an advantage, because if you try and tackle someone and they don't know you're there, that's not a straight. Like, that's not the same as if someone is ready for you to then
Would
charge.
you like advantage on your roll, or would you like to give her disadvantage on her roll?
I want like a +10 on my
No.
roll.
It's
I can get a +10.
it's better to give her disadvantage, right? Because she's.
I think they're.
I don't know what the
mechanically
math
about
is.
the same.
Kogasa.
I think the math works out about the same.
I want advantage and the +4 nil. And that's
You
fair.
don't get advantage on the +4.
I want
Yeah.
advantage and her to get disadvantage.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Why not? Because I
No.
have the advantage of lining it up, and she has the
then
disadvantage
you roll
of not
at
seeing it
advantage.
coming. But she doesn't see it coming, so she's at disadvantage.
That's not how any of these game mechanics ever work. There's,
Well,
Go. Just roll,
never gonna
Nick. Just
Okay,
roll,
all
roll
right.
once in your goddamn life.
Can we wait? I think I can do pluses here.
Uh-oh.
She's howling and taking damage from holy light, correct? There should be somewhat of a plus from the taking damage and then having it back blasted as well.
You don't
on the
people
strength check.
basically don't go down as they take damage. Their strength doesn't go down as they take damage. The door opens. She gets blasted with light.
I've only got 9 strength.
But I would
bonus, and I'm letting you pick your bonus because I'm being generous.
You're not
and you're
being generous.
kind of a dick about it.
Oh shit!
She's got 19 strength. There's no way.
Fuck! I had such good argument though.
Well, she rolls a 1. So 1 plus 18 is 19. You both fail. You both fall into a muddy pit on the ground. Like
That's
a big, all of you down. But you're not really pinning her. You just like knocked, and you're both prone. And that was your surprise round.
Saving throw versus death for rolling a 1 or no?
Yeah,
Stuck
sure.
in the mud?
Oh, but she totally passes.
Okay, that's
15 on the saving throw. And I believe it is now that we roll initiative.
Do we? So we're not running forward on this surprise round. We're just standing here like idiots.
The surprise round was the like opening in the candles. Well, I guess you did. You lit the candles before the halflings opened.
We should have
1,000,000%.
We should have at least one round for both of us.
All right.
Okay.
You guys get 1 round.
What I'm going to do with my round is I am going to move my candles up to the as close as I can. That's not outside. So like, move them up to like here, like behind the door or whatever, like over here. So she can like, that's the goal. I don't know. I can't move them because Steve drew the X's, but I'll draw new ones.
Right. Let's see if 55 miles is 20 feet. Then what is this distance? 30
31.
miles? Then she will be about 8.5 feet from you at that point. Is that right?
That
can't be right.
Primo.
That sounds right.
I
That
think I
sounds
did my
exactly
math
right. I did the math
That
right
sounds
now.
right. I asked
We
Koibu.
might have moved forward a little bit in the falling over anyway.
And the pushing should have moved her forward at least 5 feet, if not more.
I mean,
You ever seen a quarterback get tackled? They fly.
We have NFL friends, so we know all about
true.
the
We know-
all
we
about
do.
the footballs.
Yes.
What?
We have protection from evil on us, so I'm wondering if this gets us any damage onto her when we jump on her. I don't know. We should also have advantage, Steven, when we jump on her because she is already on the ground. Anton with the fucking suplex.
All right, she will be within 10 feet if you stand at the very, very front of the barn.
That will be where I place my candles. Can I argue that she would have moved forward at least a few feet with the tackle on
No,
her?
because Emmerich botched his strength check. So I think it's like he runs towards her, slips in the mud as he's about to get her, and like his arms come on top of her, and like they all topple aside.
Okay. That's
Maybe
fine.
if he had passed a strength check.
So we move the candles up, and that's an action, correct?
That's it. Yeah, I mean, that's if you want to leave the candles here in a place where they're definitely going to burn, you got to like set them down carefully because candles aren't necessarily like stable objects.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do then.
Okay.
And now we do damage again, correct?
Well, initiative roll first.
Well, this is the surprise round, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Actually, no, yeah, because sorry. So this is the round on what she's taking the damage.
That's
so
fine.
Right. So you move the candles up. We probably should roll different dice then.
We would just need to add a 1d4.
Yeah. Each
4
of them
times.
adds 1d4.
So I'll roll 2d4. You roll 2d4.
44. Or 2d4 each of you.
Yeah, 2d4
Yeah.
each.
Yeah. That's the solution here. That's what we're doing. You move up
Okay,
and
5.
you roll the damage than expected.
It's
And 6.
So 11. And so this is the surprise round.
Yes, this is the end of the surprise round.
Okay. Now we roll initiative.
Okay. What is initiative to try and keep her down with my boys?
Oh my
Okay.
god, she rolls maximum initiative.
Oh, we needed that.
He goes last, unless you guys fuck it up.
What are we rolling to just tackle her and be on the ground?
+3. +3.
1d10 plus 3?
Yeah.
Does my Cloak of the Cheetah help me at all here? Can I, like,
Not
charge?
with initiative, but with speed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Can we roll damage for the candles now, or do you want to end around?
Oh, we'll do it end of round.
Yeah.
So, Tyrael, you leave the candles on the ground, right? You moved them all the way up to the barn door?
Yep, that's what we did on the last...
Right.
round.
You take the round to set them down carefully so they're not going to tip over or blow out or be knocked by rain or wind or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you charge in, throwing yourself on the vampiress. And I assume attempt to tackle her and pin her to the ground?
Yeah.
All right. Anton, you're following suit as well?
Yes, but
Pushing
as I
halflings?
I'm going to say
halflings.
though, as I go past them, I'm going to yell, "I am a cleric of Velthara. This is a vampire. We are holding her down. Do not touch those candles."
I don't know if you can yell all of that while you run like 30 feet.
Okay, I'll yell, "I'm a
Have you ever
cleric.
seen anime before? They talk so much when they're doing actions, Koibu.
That's true.
I am a cleric. She is a vampire." On official business. I let them know.
You throw yourself on their house guest.
Okay, wait, I think I'm going first, right? So is she standing or on the ground?
Oh no, she's still prone.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
to the ground.
Then okay, yeah, what the fuck do I roll to jump on top of her?
Roll a d20 plus your +4 for her being prone, plus whatever it is for your level.
+3, right?
Yeah.
3 for level, 4 for prone, so d20 plus 7.
Okay,
And
rolling.
hit a 10 or better.
1d20 plus 7. Yeah. I'm feeling a 24 here. Fuck.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, that's good enough. Yeah, you land on top of her. And we'll resolve strength checks and everything if she tries to escape.
My turn.
Anton, you also run in.
26,
Ooh.
Koibu.
You hop on the dog pile super effectively. Imric.
As we're on top of her, are we able to, like, wrap an arm around her mouth or restrain her hands for, like, somatic or verbal components to spells? Is that,
Mr. Mooton definitely can. You can tell me exactly how you want to grab onto her.
Wait, but I
Look
can't?
up vampires.
Wait, he can, but I'm not allowed to?
He rolled a 26. You have just
Okay,
barely
okay,
hit,
okay,
like
yeah,
you
yeah,
hit
yeah.
her, and you've kind of got a position. But
Gotcha, okay.
I want to jump onto her, and I want to be pinning her fucking head into the ground. That's like the
All right,
goal.
so you grabbed her by the face and shoving it into the mud.
Yeah, I do not want her head moving.
So they're not. I'm not in the. Am I in the dog pile or am I not? Like, did I slip and just push her over? Or...
You're off to the side of the dog pile, scrambling to your feet in the mud, kicking it around as she begins to squirm.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take out a vial of holy water and just empty it over her
Sick.
face.
All right. No need to roll to hit. She is pinned. She's like in this pile of people. Roll me holy water damage, which I believe is d6 plus 1.
Yes, I think that's what we
Yeah.
did last time.
7.
That's good, Nick.
Oh, you drizzle holy water all over her. It burns. You can see the flesh sizzling and boiling on her.
Dude, the halflings see it as well.
Oh,
Fuck the halflings. No one cares about the fucking 1d2 HP.
They might be charmed. They might put out the
dipshit
candle.
halflings.
Neal, can we make an argument that the candle damage doesn't happen right at the end? Like maybe it's
It's at the start of the round.
on the start of the round, or it's on an initiative. It feels like this gives her a chance to escape.
I don't know
before
if we want to
damage.
make that argument, though.
Wait, which argument? That
Like, when does the damage from the candle
Should
happen?
come roughly every minute, right? Once per minute, every minute. So it hit her during your surprise round.
So it should be on Anton and Tyrael's initiative then, because
Sure.
they light it on that turn. Yeah.
Okay, how much damage do we get?
40. Ooh, wait. If she's within 10 feet?
64 each.
Yeah, 64 each.
Yes.
64 each.
It's 3d4 at 10 feet, 2 candles apiece.
Yeah.
64, okay.
Come on, lads.
I got 10.
Some pretty good damage you guys are putting on her.
Bad roll. Bad roll.
That was a horrible mood. What in the
A
fuck
little
is
bit
wrong
below
with you?
average.
Much
Okay.
better.
That's what we're talking about.
Wow, that is some
26
serious damage. Holy shit.
This is 2e damage, okay? Now listen, a lot of you guys watch my Empires of Arcadia where we just shit out 100 damage around, okay? This is
this is
different,
different.
okay?
This is different. You have brought these holy
Oh, look at
candles
that life!
And the vampire is withering away underneath your magic. Her initiative rolls around. She shrieks. And shape changes. She turns into gaseous mist, phasing right through all of your attempts to hold her.
That's fair.
And floats somewhere in the dark.
We can't see it at all?
Well, we can roll perception
it's
checks.
pretty dark. You've got some ever-burning candles, which I guess you dropped or you set down back here, that are shedding a little bit of light. These holy candles are shedding like a holy radiance.
I always have I have a light thing in my pocket. I can just, like, open that. That shouldn't even be an action. That should just be a small...
You can fumble around as
and
she
pull it
like,
out,
vanishes
yeah.
and pull out your light stone.
100%.
Okay, so in the darkness, you're trying to find mist in the rain, in the dark.
Well,
outside.
actually,
You got light,
the
but
more important part is when you become gaseous form, I believe that your speed is severely curbed, isn't it? Like you can only move so
Yes.
far. Can she clear 20
Yes.
feet of distance after?
you can move 30 yards around.
Oh, 30 yards, so 90 feet, even in gaseous form?
90 feet, yeah. Which is slow, because normally you can move 120 yards around as a human. So this is quite limited, but it's still far enough to escape the radius of the candle.
Sounds like we're candling over the top.
Candling over the top? What does that mean?
Hand over the top of the candle. We're holding it like, you know. We're protecting the flame, and we're following it forever.
Well, we need to find it first.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so here's what we do. Listen, I
Yeah.
am giving orders, okay? Everybody into the barn. Everybody grabs one candle.
Yes.
Yep, they're doing it. I'm just waiting for them to move their fucking toes, or they don't have to. We all grab a candle, okay? I'm pointing off to the right. I point Anton off to the left, and I point Imric off straight, and we're going to fan out in those three directions with
Before
one
we do this,
candle
can
each.
we have a perception check to see if we see where the gaseous
Yeah,
form
sure.
is?
Do a
Need to see it,
perception,
yeah.
sure. Yeah, I guess if we can perception.
Are we leaving initiative?
And there's the perception check.
Yeah.
You see the mist. It is definitely heading in the direction of the halfling's house.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I run in
We
and I
have
grab the
candles
candle and I point him to it.
Okay.
Wait, oh yeah. What is it?
Roll
One-
initiative, because she might still go before you guys.
True.
Yeah.
You're scrambling in the mud. There's these halflings in the way, and I know you're trying to ignore them, but they are not super excited about this violence.
I am not ignoring them. If they're in my way, I will shove them aside.
I
and
will
run
kill a
through them.
fucking halfling, Koibu.
Whoa!
1d10 plus 3 for normal shit.
Neal
Nick?
flips out with that one.
Oh
Yeah,
my
D10
God.
plus 3.
Okay,
Nice.
we all got it.
And I saw her.
Okay.
I run inside, okay? Sliding through the dirt like in Apex Legends. I pick up a candle, then with my hand carefully placed over the candle, I come out, moving at like 2/3 or half movement speed if I need to, whatever I need to make sure that the candle stays appropriately lit within my... I'll sheathe my fucking sword, okay? So I'm not like trying to do crazy shit. And I'll just move outside in a brisk geriatric power walk towards
We
where
will
I
follow
saw...
in initiative.
with my
Same way.
31 perception, where I saw her mist floating towards.
We'll follow in the same way.
Yeah. You step out. Your holy candle bathes her in its light. Why don't you roll me 3d4 damage?
Each person right now, or just him?
Well, just Steven first.
Okay.
And that is more than enough. The mist sizzles, boils, evaporates, and vanishes.
Is she dead?
I think that's it. That's how the other one died. I blow out my candle. Might as well save these.
I want to see, is there dust or anything? Wait, okay, hold on, wait. No, wait,
This isn't the end.
No,
wait.
it's alright. We just gotta go back to our house.
What about... Hold on. When you transform, if it's... Did all of her shit just disappear, Koibu? That's what I'm asking.
She's gone.
What if she was wearing the
Didn't
magical
fall something
items and
behind
she was
her.
transformed and now she's dead? Could it all just disappear? Was she wearing any of the magical items, Nick? You saw her. Imric, you were...
No, she didn't have a hat on. She didn't have a comb in her hair.
Oh. Good. Fuck this bitch then. We're gone. Okay, don't care. I hold my candle burning because fuck that shit. I have my magical cloak out that is in pristine condition because that's what magical cloaks are over my candle as I wait in the area for another minute and I watch the dissipated I guess vampire.
I'm gonna ask the halflings. What was her name?
Yes, the halflings. You whirl to one of them to ask her the name, and that's when Ham aims his little foot at your balls with a 10 to hit.
Wait, does this guy know like
He gets caught in
literal
your
like
armor.
karate or martial arts?
Sure, that's fine.
Wait, because if he's a halfling,
This
to
is
kick.
0th level fire. He tries to kick him in the balls and misses.
Sure, but if he's a
it doesn't work at all.
halfling, his balls should be like head height, so he's got to be like doing like some Chun-Li fucking like split kick to.
That's probably why he missed. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I'm gonna attempt to, I guess just grab him. I just want to fucking grab this guy.
Yeah, you grab the owner of the barn you're
Okay.
staying in for the night.
What was that person's name?
Ham.
No, not Ham. I'm asking.
Sorry.
Come on.
I shoot Emmerich.
He's pissed at you. He's not just about to answer questions. There's a
I
fight going
am
on in his
intimidating
barn.
checking him, Koibu. He's a little halfling, and I'm gonna fucking kill him if he doesn't tell me. That's what the premise is here.
No,
Grab him, and I'm
no,
throwing him.
You're
Don't kill him.
staring him down. You got
Yes.
your scars, the amulet of Velthara dangling in his face.
Correct.
Give me that charisma check.
22.
You cow the halfling. He like gets smaller somehow before you, and says, "That's Lady
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Wait, no." She's got the other name.
Fuck, what was her name, guys? The estate belonged to Wellwither or Fellwither. Fuck, it was like a 2-3
It was
syllable.
lady something with like an E. Feldemorth or
Olwith.
Ulwith.
Olwith.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Sure.
Ulworth.
Lady
Yes,
Teresa?
Lady Ulworth.
I am disgusted with this halfling for trying to hit me. So I just like shove him into the fucking. I just like push him into the mud a little bit, and I go and extinguish the candles.
He's not resisting. He slides out in the mud. Nick, your candle that you went to put out burned for but 1 round. No, 2 rounds.
2
right?
rounds. 2 rounds, yeah.
2 rounds. Steven, your candle's burned for 3 rounds. Anton, your candle burned for 3 rounds, and then there's another candle that's still burning, so it's been 3 rounds.
That's the one I went in to go turned off too. If that's
Okay,
fine.
so you can blow those out. Yeah, so 1 candle burned for 2, 2 candles burned for 3. One of them is still burning, and it's at 3 rounds right now.
we have
Okay,
to go.
so I'm going
say to
to
my
extinguish
brothers.
mine later.
Yeah.
After that
You're gonna
round, I
extinguish
guess.
it later.
Or like I'll
say?
extinguish it after this round is over. Then after I've held it for my
so
turn.
okay, so they've all. Yeah.
So I believe
Brothers.
that the wicks, including the 2 inches we burned earlier, I'm counting for this on the sheet. We are at 6 inches, 7 inches, 7 inches, and 6 inches. Then, I believe.
Are they 10 inches?
Candles? I thought they were 6-inch candles. Hold on. let
Oh,
me
I thought
check
they
my
were
notes.
10, but
They might have been. Some of them had different sizes. Let me see what we were dealing with.
Yeah. As we do that, I'll say to my brothers, we have to go to her place and make sure she's finished. Do you agree?
I agree.
Tonight?
yes, of course.
Okay. I
They
extinguish
are
the candle.
Candles. Good call.
They're 10 inch.
Yeah.
Nice, just like.
Not only 10 inch
Yeah,
here.
you know, boom. Okay.
We'll put the candles into the bag of holding, and we're gonna go to her estate tonight.
Yep, I have my candles, and we will head back up.
I hand potion of healing to Tyrael. A potion of a potion of extra healing. 3d8 plus 3, if you'd like.
3d8 plus 3.
Yeah, it should get you full.
Holy shit.
I'm taking it off
Oh.
your sheet.
Okay, I'm gonna
Some
drink it.
person.
There you go.
Jesus.
Woo!
We did it! I turned around. I can't believe it. We're safe.
We're not safe yet.
Remember-
Anton will lead the walk.
We're here for the equipment, not just to slay a vampire.
Correct.
I'll turn back and talk to the halflings real quick, because I'm somewhat diplomatic. Listen, you can tell what you wish to the village tonight. We've slayed a vampire here. I believe she was in control of your village. Make with this information what you will, but we are off to her estate to finish the job that we've started. We'll be back at dawn. And then I'm leaving.
Let's go into the
We put our
night.
candles away into the bag.
Yeah, I have all the
Up
candles
the
back
mountainside.
in my...
Lit by a light stone, lighting your path.
Yeah.
You're definitely not gonna be able to do this in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are vengeance, Koibu.
Vengeance incarnate.
Think like, I don't know if you played WoW, but think like Arthas, you know, going back into the Lordaeron.
Oh, Arthur. Oh, you mean after he kills, yeah.
Shut up.
In Diablo or whatever, yeah.
Destiny doesn't know anything about WoW.
Why are you drinking a Bud Light? Please tell me you're sponsored to drink that.
No, we just had him in the house, and I didn't have any like soda.
Wait, you're getting drunk?
It's a seltzer.
At 5 o'clock?
How am I getting drunk?
Oh my, you're out of control, Mr. Mood.
You
What is
are high.
What is wrong with you?
It is one drink.
What is wrong with you? Oh, we're making our way back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You ascend the mountainside, up the switchbacks, winding towards the keep. Eventually, you arrive back at the wall.
All right, we can talk along the way. There could be more of them in there, so it doesn't mean that we don't have to fight.
There could indeed be more, of course. I don't know how many servants a vampire generally keeps at their castle, but...
I hear once you kill a vampire, then the servants, go away. But I don't know.
Perhaps, but just be vigilant.
Of course.
I'll be vigil, brother.
All right, let's go.
Are we there? Over the wall?
You make it to the wall.
We should just go to the front gate.
How do we open the gate?
Sure, it's open.
Is
Wait,
it open?
should we not just go into the basement?
Let's get to the
Yeah, we have
castle.
to get up
Let's
over the
get to
wall,
the
yeah.
place first, okay? Oh, okay. Is the gate open? Can we just open the gate?
The gate is unlocked.
Cool. I'll open the gate, and we will enter inside the gate.
Yep.
Party moves
Poking.
on in.
Before we do anything else, I would like to go to the front under the awning, and I would like to sit here for a minute, and I will listen very carefully with my thief skills.
Give me a detect noise to see if
You get a
can
number
hear anything
1.
from the
A
raid.
number 1. That's what our party is.
Wow.
Whoa.
Inside, you hear the voices, the disembodied voices of the dead. The house is not empty.
The disembodied voices of the dead.
Yes. There is something sort of ghostly and echoing that sort of like seems like it's calling from far away, but is yet precise.
How
Clear.
many voices do I hear?
Sends shivers up your spine. Well, there's this one disembodied voice that sounds like it's coming from 1,000 miles away, but yet next to you at the same time. And then there are these like wailing and shrieking cries that you can hear coming from 2 clearly masculine figures. The other voice was undiscernible in its sect, but there's these 2 masculine wails and cries and shrieks that are coming from deeper within the house.
Okay, I'll tell my
brothers.
I'll tell them. I hear many voices inside. It's unclear to me if these things are living creatures or if they're just ghosts or shrieks of banshees. I suggest that we light our 4 candles and just make our way through as quickly as possible and try to locate our coffin.
Agreed, brother.
Do
Wait,
I
but we already
recognize one of the voices as belonging to the cleric that we slayed? No. Okay.
Doesn't sound like his voice.
Okay.
We already know where the coffins are, right? We can get into the coffins without going through the main gate of the house.
How do we know where the coffins are?
We saw it. We were down there. It's like in the side door and then down through the trap door.
We're assuming that
I
all
don't
the
think we
coffins
know
are down
that-
there?
We're assuming that that's her coffin? Really?
I feel like she would sleep in her own special...
Okay, no, but I mean, is it
We
not
might
better
as well
to
check
that
that.
way first, yeah,
Sure. I agree with that.
rather than busting through the front door.
Yeah, let's go.
Is that
Okay,
fine?
I'm sorry. These candles last for 1 minute per inch? Is it 1 minute per inch or 10 minutes per inch?
1 minute per inch.
Oof, okay, never mind. Maybe we should only light these one at a time then. I won't light anything yet then. We'll come over here. We'll open the door. We'll test the door first. Is it open?
Yes.
All of us should have like an ever-burning candle in one hand, and then like
A candle
one or
ready
two,
in the other.
one
Yeah.
or two undead candles in the other hand, ready to just light them the second.
How big are the candles? Can I fit 2 in my meaty paws?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 handles in one hand, an ever-burning candle in the other.
No weapons, no shields, just the candles.
Yeah, it's just the candles.
Right.
Well, the shield's strapped on, right? Didn't we agree?
oh,
Can't I have an ever-burning candle with my... Well, no, never mind.
the
I think this is the
shield-
shield that you hold, right?
yeah, I think this is the shield that you hold.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Can I
You
hold a shield and
head-
a candle?
You head down into the cellar. You find the coffin as it was before, although the lid has been replaced, and you can see there are new, fresh, damp markings on it. By the light of your ever-burning candle, which I guess you had to light in this house over here because otherwise it would probably be sputtered by the rain. You can see the fluid that marks this coffin is red and viscous. Some might call it crimson.
Or
So
bloody?
we should light a candle, right?
No, let's just open it.
It's nighttime right now, so there shouldn't be anybody sleeping in here.
Isn't there blood in there right now? Isn't that what we're agreeing on?
I think after
The surface of the coffin, the lid of the coffin is marked.
after they die, I think maybe they get a chance to go back to their coffin to recover. So I reach into my bag and pull out a stake and a hammer, and I say, like, I turn to the other two, like, all right, open it up, and I get the hammer and the stake ready.
We'll open it.
I'll have a candle ready to be lit. One holy candle ready to be lit.
Sure. I will open it from the bottom. I'll like unseal it like that, if that makes sense. I don't know how this coffin's opening. Is it like a stone on the top that you like pull?
Oh no, it's just like a pine.
It's one that you open like that.
Plank on top. Yeah, you just like crack it open. It's
Then
a
I'll
cheap box.
Crack
I'm
it
ready.
open.
I'm above it.
Right. Inside, you see the semi-ethereal form of the cleric resting here.
End him.
All right, yeah. I put the stake over where his heart would be and
It
hammer it
sort
through.
of just like slips through his body. He's not fully materialized in the real world.
I'll holy symbol it.
You just like present
I'll
your holy symbol.
Present
Yeah,
my
the
holy symbol.
So you can sort of see the outline of an unconscious person, arms crossed, resting comfortably with their eyes closed, and you can reach through it as if it's like a spectral, but like there's a little bit of resistance to it. So you present your holy symbol. The creature's eyes remain closed. They do not react to the holy symbol, but were he to awaken, it would be a most pleasant
I'll
sight.
put some holy wafers in there as well.
In the coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can holy wafers in the coffin.
How
Around the
materialized
body.
does he look? If I had to guess.
10%.
And it's been how long? Like 10 hours?
What is
4
what is
hours,
what is the
5
material
hours?
of the coffin? Is this like a wooden coffin?
Fine.
Pine bark.
Pine. Okay, can we destroy this coffin? Like with a good swing from the sword
have a
on the
mace,
side,
yeah.
or a mace? Yeah,
You
just like
could
smash.
shred it.
Yeah, just smashing the side of the coffin until the coffin doesn't have the form of a coffin anymore. At least one wall is destroyed. Yeah, I would ask Anton. Anton, smash
Oh.
this coffin's wall.
I'll holy Martha Mace it, and smash the shit out of it.
You smash the shit out of it, and the form before you fades.
Okay,
Vanish.
looking forward, are there any more coffins in this area or room?
No.
Okay,
Not.
back to the main estate, guys. Let's go.
As I smashed it, I said, "This is for Velthar. I'm getting my vengeance for my level being gone."
Right, just really quick. When I was looking in the coffin, was there any dirt in there?
No.
No soil or anything like that, okay.
No soil in the coffin.
Okay. Well, we got one.
Okay,
I think.
under the awning. Inside.
Candle,
the awning.
holy things with the action ready to light.
As I listen now again, did one of the voices vanish, or do I still hear just as many voices as before, or is it indiscernible because there's too many? Or you said I heard two
the
distinct
same
male
pair
voices.
of voices
Gotcha. Okay.
remain inside, wailing.
Gotcha. Just as a heads up, guys, I hear two pretty distinct separate male voices. I don't know if that means two more vampires, like our cleric friend, or what exactly that means, but prepare yourselves. So I hold a candle in front of me and another ever-burning candle, and I test the handle of this door. Is it unlocked?
It is.
Okay. I will open the door, I will kick the door in, and then back up. I'm not entering, but I just kick it in, and then I look inside my limited field of view to see what I can see.
Inside, you can see that there's like a small little lobby with one door opening to your right and another door already open at the other end of it. The door to the right is closed. Beyond this little lobby is sort of just I don't know what you would call it, like an intersection. There's like a hall that goes forward and curves right. There's a pair of doors on the left, a door in front of you. It's the inside of a complicated mansion.
Gotcha. Can we, let's move inside and take another listen, see where we can hear the voices coming from.
Yeah. Holy candles readied. Velthar symbol out.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass some wafers out for them to just put in their pockets if they need to.
Okay.
They're good.
Okay.
They're good.
They're
yeah,
good.
they taste really good. You ever had unleavened bread before? Catholic Church?
Oh, I love
Oh
them.
hell yeah.
Pita.
I don't know what it
Tortilla?
is exactly. I don't know if it's. Oh yeah,
It doesn't taste like tortilla or pizza.
it doesn't. But
Tastes more holy.
when like 5th grade or whatever, when you do your confirmation, they give you like a giant piece of it to practice with. I ate that whole shit before class was over. I got in so much trouble. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah, it's a help that kind of thing, Steven.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Don't get fucked.
That's not what he's going to hell for.
What do you mean by that, MrMouton?
I'm sure you've done something worse than eating a fucking piece of bread.
Do you understand that that bread is the
It's all-
body?
it's the body
Lord
of Christ. Yes, I-
Body of Christ.
The actual physical flesh of Jesus. Okay.
Well, then maybe I'll become
He's good,
a
yeah.
fucking cannibal then, if it's that good.
Holy shit, Catholics are cannibals. That's fucking crazy. I never thought about that.
Really?
Yeah,
I used to
that
think about that all the
cannibal
time.
And so in the Catholic Church, we believe in transubstantiation, meaning you believe that the actual wine and the actual bread is the actual blood and body. I remember in 7th grade, I asked the teacher if you were to run like a DNA test on it, couldn't we just clone Jesus? And she gave me a real nasty look because if they believe it's the actual. Dude, I had so many questions in school that they never had good answers for.
They must have fucking hated you.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Sound like my mom. She gave her Catholic school teachers a hell of a time with questions like that.
Well, if you're gonna make crazy fucking claims, like Jesus Christ, like we have fucking stem cell research, we can't borrow a few fucking strands of DNA from Jesus Christ and figure out what his immune system was like. What the fuck?
He didn't fly
Not
so
immune to
good.
piercing weapons, that's for certain.
Maybe you wondered why a man would be shot before being nailed to a cross.
You step in. Now, this is going to be a fairly large mansion. I don't know if it's necessary to like draw a room by room map, but you can tell it's at least 3 stories. Well, it's 3 stories. What would you?
3
How do we wanna
European
go to our
stories
about
or 3
searching it?
American stories? Are there 2 floors above us or 3 floors above us?
2 floors above you.
Thank you. Okay.
We don't care what's above. We care what's below.
Do we? Why?
Ah,
That's where the coffins are. They're
Okay.
not above.
Maybe. The first
wait,
thing I
did
would
they-
like to do when I come in, very quickly, okay? I don't know if you're going to argue this should take an inch off my candle, but I would like to light one of my holy candles and extinguish it in a few seconds. I just want to make sure that it lights in here, that for some reason it wouldn't be allowed to.
yes, that will burn an inch. Any use of your candle burns at minimum 1 inch.
Okay,
so
fine.
You can light it.
Yeah, I will light it and then unlight it immediately after.
Yes, you light it. It begins to melt. You can blow it out.
Okay.
Burned an inch, but it does function inside.
Okay.
The basement that we were in before, was that the basement for the whole house or just the basement for this one small like
It
jail
was-
cell?
It was like the cellar over here,
Yeah.
and then you guys never really explored it. You just found the coffin and then just pieced out.
What, you said there was no more coffins down there?
Yeah, there are no more coffins that you could see.
Are there more doors down there?
You guys didn't like it's a cellar. You guys ran in, you found the coffin, you did your shit, you walked.
That's
out.
fine. That's
You
fine.
didn't
Well, how do we know there's no coffins down there if we didn't walk around?
because there were none next to you.
Yeah, we looked
Inside.
we looked around. And it doesn't connect either. We would have known because we were searching around in there, I believe. Right.
Well, no,
think
but
you would
Neal's saying we didn't search. I think that's the point.
Yeah, you guys. Every time you've been down there, you've been very quick to like get in, do something, and get the fuck out. You've never searched that area.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I would imagine that if we're in a room and we clear a coffin, and then I ask, are there any other coffins nearby? And you say
We would be
no. If
searching
there's like no,
extensively.
but there is a door right there. We can we fuck it. Actually, hey, fuck this. We're going back. We're gonna go back to that
Yeah.
room and we'll search then. Yeah, yeah, we'll search. Were there? Does
You
it look?
step back out. It as a cellar. There's lots of racks of like food, racks where food would go, shelves against the walls, columns holding up the ground, the ceiling above, and there is a passageway that leads underneath the main building.
Okay, we'll take
Probably heading towards the kitchen, so you can put food in the cellar and then get it out from the kitchen without having to go outside in the rain.
It's probably better.
Yeah, let's go.
So you can go through the front door, or you can go into the kitchen.
We're going through the kitchen. Fuck it.
We tricked him because we kicked the door open and then we snuck back out and we'll go in the other way.
All right, you make your way through this passageway. It runs maybe 40 feet or so until it ends in another small cellar area with boxes and sacks of rotten flour lying around, seeds and stacks of seeds for planting. and a staircase that leads up, presumably to a kitchen.
As we're moving, in case somebody hears us moving, can I move silently so they only hear 2 steps instead of 3? Does that matter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you would like to do that, you absolutely can.
All right, I will attempt to move silently then. Yeah.
Can we make move silent checks?
No.
Okay.
You can make dex checks to try and move silently, but like they're going to be far less efficient than his move silently is like 100%. Yours is going to be contested by a perception check. Has fail when it's.
I guess I'll do it as well. But
I mean, is there a reason to not always try to move silently with a dex check?
Speed.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
you
we're
want
not
to move more quickly. You know?
Yeah, we'll try to move silently then. I obviously got a 16, so it's not.
You guys enter in to the base of the kitchen. Looking up the staircase, you can see that there is a simple trapdoor that's closed. Your ever-burning light, your ever-burning candles shed just enough light to see this by, so you got to be pretty close to it. Who's at the top of the staircase?
Not me. Oh, Tyrael should be at the top. He's got the most AC.
Brave Tyrael, yeah.
Tyrael, do you want to use this for now? I'll point at my ring of protection.
I already have one on. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Too.
If I'm moving silently, does it make sense that I'll be walking behind silently to see if anybody tries to sneak up on you guys, or would I be moving forward so that I can see anything because I'm moving silently and nothing will think? I can do either one. I'm just not sure what's like the optimal.
I think forward's more optimal.
Forward.
Okay, then then I'd be at the top then.
Do you want my ring of protection so you have another +1? I've already been level drained once, dude. No, give me another. Fuck it.
Fine, sure. I'll take another ring of protection, sure.
Okay, I'll hand you the ring of protection. I'm taking that off my sheet.
Please add it to your character.
Oh, you're gonna make us type all this in.
Yeah, otherwise we're gonna forget, and then you're gonna have lost a ring of protection somewhere.
Sure.
And
I just unequipped it from my character. Is that fine? On the sheet, it's just like -1. If not, I can remove it.
Can you just remove it? Because
I'll
I don't
remove
want
it.
have us.
I added it and equipped it,
Miscount
Koibu. You'd be so proud of me.
Thank you.
Make sure you put your other one in your bag.
Well, I'll just leave it on my sheet, but it's not equipped. Ring of.
That's
I have a ring of petrification resistance, but I'm not currently wearing it. Oh, because I don't have it selected as equipped. Because we talked about this, that I can wear lots of rings at once. I just have 2 on my magical fingers.
Right, you just move the ring of protection to like your middle finger, and it's off.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Tyrael, did you say you're at the front?
Yes.
You're gonna be the one to lift the trapdoor, probably with your shoulder, because you've got candles in hand.
True.
True.
Yes, that is indeed true.
Okay.
And I open it very silently as well.
You lift the door. See what's on the other side. We'll be back from our break.
Sure. Wait. Before opening, I have a detect noise check that I made. If I want to listen for noise on the other side of this, do I need to make another one in this particular circumstance, or?
Yeah, because you're coming from a different location.
Okay, wait. Then before break, I will make a detect noise check just to see if I can hear anything moving or breathing or doing anything on the other side. Ooh, 72. I fail. So, okay. All right. We'll be back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Tombs of Scoria. Kick open the lid. You step into the kitchen. The dim light from your ever-burning candle shows you the bodies of 4 halflings chained to furniture in the kitchen. One of their eyes flutters open and looks at you. You can see puncture marks up and down his neck on both sides.
That ain't it.
And on the inside of his thigh, his carotid artery, this halfling has clearly been fed upon. He barely has the strength to look at you. The other ones near him, men and women alike, are unconscious and similarly pockmarked. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All 4 of them?
All 4 of them.
Okay.
I'll ask Tyrael, should I show them my holy symbol?
Do we expect that to do any damage?
Should we just put them out of their misery?
Yes, we should. I'll light a candle and I'll let it burn.
No, they might not have turned yet.
Well, then,
let me do the old-fashioned way.
Well, hold on.
You light a candle for a round. It sheds light upon them, but they do not react. Their flesh does not sizzle, does not burn.
Oh, then I will put out the candle.
Okay.
A minute.
Toss him a holy wafer and tell him to hold it.
Anton, say a prayer, and I pull out a dagger and.
Wait, what are you doing?
They're not evil.
They haven't turned. They didn't respond to the candle. Why would you kill them?
I thought we were putting them out of their misery. That's what you said.
Well, we can free them. They're fine. In fact, freeing these halflings would help us a great deal because we can bring them back to the village. Actually, hold on. Do we recognize any of these halflings? Snatch? Snitch? What was the name of the one guy or whatever? That Splinter.
No, Splinter, yeah.
Yeah. I'll utter the name. Are any of you Splinter?
The one whose eyes are open blinks, and there's a faint, help me.
Yeah, we bring these 4 back to the place. Can you have a cloak of aplenty?
What if they turn? What if they turn?
We just check that with the candle.
What if they turn in the future?
Is that possible? Well, hold on, wait. Splinter's been gone for days now, hasn't he?
Okay, look, let's leave them chained up. We'll deal with them once we've dealt with them.
Well, let's at least feed them first. We're not going to leave these innocent souls here to die, Emmerich. What's wrong with you?
Can I have my cloak back?
You have
Yeah,
it?
sure.
Oh.
Throw in the cloak. And I guess I'll hand out some rations then to the halflings, but I don't think we should spend too much time talking to these guys.
Quickly, I pull out food out of my cloak, and I'm going to say, hold this for a second first, and I'm going to pull out a holy wafer, and I'm going to hand it to him. Does he hold it without issue?
Yeah, I mean, he's like chained, so you can like place it in his hand, and it'll
And
just
he's chill.
rest there. No problem.
Okay, I'll give him some food in his mouth. I'll feed him. I'll put some food on the ground and say, "We'll be back."
And then while you're feeding the halfling, that you hear the heavy, booted steps walking down the hall outside the kitchen door.
I'll get my candles ready.
Same.
Material. Should we light them when we see them?
When the door opens.
Okay, I'll have my candles ready to light when the door opens.
We'll have it ready to light, and I will call out, "Who goes there, fiend?"
The footsteps stop abruptly, and a clear, feminine voice calls out, "Who goes there? Announce yourself."
I believe we asked first, so it'd only be proper courtesy for you to return an answer.
I'll tell Tyrael in a hushed tone. Tell him
You
we're vengeance.
hear the heavy booted steps again. They come to the kitchen door. The handle turns a bit.
I light my candles.
I'll light my candle as well.
All right, it's candle time.
And I'll move all of us up to the door within 8 feet of the door so that the candle will extend beyond you.
All the 3 of you light all 4 of your holy candles. They blaze with holy light as the door gets kicked open, and a woman stands before you wearing chainmail and a longsword at her side, heavy boots, a woolen cloak, hood pulled down behind her. The light from your candles does her no harm, but she squints in just the light of all the light, opposed to the darkness she's been in. She looks across you guys, puts her hand to her sword, and says, "Intruders! Robbers!
No.
Thieves!"
Intruders, robbers, thieves, you've kidnapped these 4 halflings. We demand that you give an explanation for why they're being held here in your estate.
My candle. By the way, my
Yep,
candles.
and I believe I'll undo my candle, or undo my candles. Okay.
Can you take
mark
one?
them all as burned 1 minute.
Yep, they're all at 5 inches
Burned
right now.
inch. Yep.
Got it.
She puts her hand to her sword and slowly draws it from its scabbard,
Can we all take a
leveling it before her.
step back and draw our swords? So if she comes into the room, she'd be between the 3 of us.
Can I? Yeah. While we do that, can I do like a quick check? And I don't know how to see if I. Oh, I don't have detect charm or anything.
Wait, she's clearly been charmed. Why don't I say, we've slayed Lady Olworth. She was a vampire. You've been charmed. Stand down, knight.
Killed my lady?
You must stand down. You've been magically charmed.
I'll do a dispel magic scroll on her.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be my
The
initiative.
Lady Olworth, I will end you. And you can do your dispel magic, but it'll be on the initiative roll.
Okay.
Oh, what would the roll be? Plus fucking 5. Sorry, I'll look at the modifiers.
Roll.
Spell.
I think scroll is the casting time of the spell.
Okay. I'm just gonna fight her. I'd rather,
You're just gonna fight her?
She's attacking us. What do you mean?
I thought you were gonna get rid of her charm.
Is it worth it? I mean, these are powerful scrolls, but I think it probably is worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do
million-
this dispel
yeah,
magic scroll.
dispel
What's
magic.
the? Is it the cleric one or is it gonna be the priest one? Or it's gonna be the wizard one, Nick. So what would that be? What's the
Right,
initiative
each-
on that?
Ooh, if it's the wizard scroll, only a wizard can cast.
Okay, well, I'll do
Good
mine.
thing Nick has it then.
Yeah. Is it just 3 for a scroll, Neal, or is it depending on the spell speed?
The spell speed, I think.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll...
Makes sense for me to do anyway.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Spell speed is 3, so... Alright, rolling initiative. Where's my token go? Where are we? Do we have tokens on the map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are here.
We're in Old Woden.
Ah, here we are. Yeah.
I updated my initiative.
I'll just do a parry, which I believe gives me a no initiative roll and a +2 to defense. Or AC, sorry.
Yeah, Tyrael would be in front, so...
I think you guys all backed out equally from the door because you had gathered close with the candles, and then when it was a non-undead, you stepped back.
A bit,
So
yeah.
it's like a semicircle of you guys, the chained-up halflings behind you, the light flickering from your ever-burning candles. Tyrael, you are the first one to go. What do you do?
No, I didn't roll initiative. I'm parrying.
Oh.
So
Okay, sorry.
I don't believe I roll on. I just have +2 to AC. Yeah.
Imric, you go at the same time as the unnamed knight, or guardian, or woman, watchman, whatever you want to call her.
Alright, I pull out a Dispel Magic Scroll and read it.
All right. You pull it out. She steps towards you. You cast the spell. She swings her sword. She will score a 15 plus. She'll roll an 18 to hit you, which I believe hits you.
Yep.
But your scroll will go off. You tied for initiative. Everything happens simultaneously. You will take... Wow! You'll take 9 damage as she hacks into you with a really good blow with her arming sword. And roll me that d20 to see if you can dispel the charm upon her.
12. And I think we decided he was at least level 14.
He was a big guy.
That is a success. The charm breaks on her. And she blinks and stumbles backwards, your blood upon her blade. Reeling with all of the things affecting her.
Good night. Do you see the light? See through your charms. Yes. Should I use a healing potion? Have you got more heals, Anton?
I do not. But I have a ton of healing potions if you'd like them.
No, I've got
Anton,
one.
the knight is clearly confused or stunned in some capacity at this
I am not
moment.
going to attack her at this point.
Okay.
Thank you.
She stumbles back, waving her sword before her in a defensive action. Tyrael, any actions?
I mean, upon seeing her confusion, I will sheathe my sword.
Yeah, I'll put mine away. And I'll
Lady
say...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who are
go.
you?
Lady Allworth, she was a vampire. We have slain her. You were enthralled by her charms. And I will drink a healing potion for 7.
Jeez.
We're still in the process of clearing out this castle and I think finishing off her for ever. If
Is
you'd like
there,
to.
is there others here?
Her friends? Lady Allworth's companions.
How many companions does she have?
3 now?
3?
Including you?
No, the 3 men she keeps. 1 locked up outside, the 2 inside.
So we've dealt with the one outside,
Where?
but there are 2 others
Who?
that are further
How?
in here. Okay, listen to us very carefully. We have been tasked with eradicating Lady Allworth, who's actually a vampire who's taking up residence here. She has charmed a number of servants, yourself included, and she has been terrorizing the villages to the southwest of here. In the room
Ask her where
before
she
us,
sleeps.
there are 4 halflings that have been chained to a wall, as you can see, that have also clearly been fed upon, as you can now see. Your charm
No,
has
they're
been...
criminals. They're being punished.
Criminals that are being punished by having their blood drained by a vampire? What justice system do you know of in these lands that punishes people?
They're being leeched to draw out the evil blood in them.
That's just not true.
I'll wait a moment to see if she realizes how ridiculous she's being, because she's being ridiculous. You must understand. Think upon your lady that you were tasked with defending so ardently. Do you feel such a strong commitment to her any longer, or do you feel as though perhaps a magical charm has been broken, is clouding your judgment?
Or perhaps you've bewitched me? Are you charming me? She says, confused, terrified.
Yeah.
I mean,
Her
like,
actions are horrific.
I take a step back and I show my chainmail or whatever. Like, very clearly, I'm not charming you. Fuck, I don't know. How the fuck do you prove that?
We're here on official cleric duty to dispatch of the vampire.
Look at these halflings. These are not the marks of leeches. They are the marks of vampires. And I'll get.
Do we have the book of that one cleric that we were investigating before? Somebody was reading it. I think Anton was reading it.
I would have it on me, yeah.
Anton, show her the diary of the cleric that was locked in the cellar.
I'll hand her the diary to let her read through it.
Presented the evidence of the halflings, clearly like leaking blood from puncture marks, not leech wounds. You've got the diary. You're not attacking her. You have a noble tone to your voices. Everything is telling her that what you are speaking is the truth.
My lady, we might not have much time. Can you tell us where Lady Olworth rests? Where does she go during the day?
Chamber is on the... During the day?
Yeah, during the day. During when the sun's out.
Just, her bedchamber should be fine. If you want, you can escort us to the chamber. We have plenty of time to go through this. There's no rush. If you want, you can escort us to the chamber, and we can show you the coffin in which she rests. I believe all of us here will come together in agreement that there should be no noble person that sleeps in a coffin who is not a fucking vampire.
I'm more interested where she goes during the day. Do you know that?
I'm on night watch duty. I'm rarely awake during the daylight hours. But neither is Lady Olworth. She's always...
To the bedchamber. Take us. Let's go.
She will step a few steps back, clearly in shock and confusion, but lead you in the direction of a staircase, which is just out the kitchen door and around the corner. And it is as you go through here that you see this sort of mist, red mist, floating down the hallway that she like takes a glance at and looks away from, and then like refocuses on it and goes, "That's one of the spirits here. Spirits that won't rest."
I will light one holy candle. Why are we just gonna let spirits fucking walk by us? Why wouldn't we?
Let's just go to the fucking bedroom and fucking kill the lady.
Because that's not where she's at.
We don't know if she's there.
Bedroom.
Because that's where they sleep.
Wait.
No, that's not where.
The other two are the danger. She's not gonna be back for days.
Yeah, she won't be back.
I don't know
for a
if
while.
that's true. Maybe an ancient fucking vampire comes back in like 5 minutes. I just feel a lot better if she was there. Or maybe she stores her magical items there. Or if she's not there, then we'll tell her to the fucking.
We're gonna need to kill the other two.
We gotta kill all this random shit, so we might as well kill it now.
Well, there is a red mist floating down the hallway, and it's this thing that is giving off some sort of ethereal, some sort of voice that is far away and close at the same time, and it slowly creeps your direction. The knight draws her sword.
I light
and
my
shakes
candles.
her head and says, "This is certainly not the spirit of the dearly departed."
Can I reach into my bag, I think, and pull out my magic sword and hand it to the knight and say, "Use this."
She will take a look at your blade, which is superior to hers, and trusts you implicitly, dropping her blade to the ground, arming herself with your +1.
I light my candles.
I'll light my candle as well.
Okay, sure. Wait, so I'll save mine?
No, we might as well fucking light them all. Fuck it.
Okay.
Burn these motherfuckers down.
There's probably only a few, so we'll just do it.
Okay. You light your candles off of your ever-burning ones. They blaze to light. How many candles have you lit?
4.
All 4. All right. And I guess you can be at pretty close range. Go ahead and roll me
64 for me, and then 3d4 for the others.
Yeah. So that's
17. 24.
Ooh, oh my god, look at those 4s.
35 damage.
Jeezy, freezy. The mist just boils away instantly in your holy light.
I unlight them.
And
I'll unlight mine as well. I've deducted 1 inch from each candle.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get too much damage to this thing. It evaporates. Gone. She leads you up the stairs, and then up a second staircase until you're on the 3rd floor. Down the hall, towards the last room on the left. There's another door opposite, and she looks to that door and says, "That's where her companions are." And
We should go
beyond
in.
this door, you can hear the voices, Stephen.
The two male?
voices that were wailing, the masculine voices that were crying out in anguish and pain. And you can see this knight before you is cowering for the door.
Wait, so what if we put the candles outside the door and then kick the door open and back down the corridor?
Yeah, of course, we can do that. Real quick, tell us a bit about these companions. Who are they?
They're her concubines, her
Do they fight?
servants?
Are they chained up?
No, they're not. They spend their time with her. They don't normally cry like this.
Is the door locked?
She shakes
only
her
know
head.
by-
No
Okay.
door in this building is locked.
Should they not be undead, then they'll be unharmed, I'm sure. We're going to light these 4 candles, place them outside of the door, then I'll kick the door in. Or I'll open the door, sorry.
She swallows hard.
We'd light our candles.
And then
You
I...
guys set the candles down.
All right, I draw my wand after that.
Draw your wand.
Take a tumbling.
And can I get a...
What do you need, Koibs?
You notice as you are doing this prep work and as you're talking with each other, the voices in the room have gone silent. Their wails have ended.
Good. Because they know they're about to die. They're just practicing for when they're silent forever. We light the candles.
Yeah, we definitely.
Candles are lit.
What do you need?
Okay. And then I open the door.
You open the door. In it is a set of beds, 4-post beds with like sheer mesh coming down around them. There are blood stains across the ground. You see the body of a halfling ripped limb from limb. Days ago, though, you can smell the rot coming off of it, but no sign of people.
I'll enter the room.
With your candle?
Yeah, let's
Sure.
pick the candles back up if we're
Pick
going
them up and we'll enter. It should be.
Okay,
We got to be
enter
very
the
precise on
room,
our minutes.
and immediately there is a shrieking sound as you step in the room. Material.
Okay.
But not from before you, from above you and slightly behind you, as the pair of men in this room drop from their positions along the wall that the door is upon, onto your body, into the radius of the light,
Taking.
taking a
both-
shit ton of damage as they land upon Tyrael to make
I'm rolling 64.
Rolling
Is it the
3d4.
same damage for all of them, yeah? Like, we don't roll separately for each vampire.
Yeah, well, let's just do one big damage roll for both of them. That just makes the most
17
sense.
again.
9 again.
8.
So 18 and 17 is 35?
34.
Or 17 and 17 is 34.
These candles are pretty fucking sick.
Well, when you have all 4 lit, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you did 17 plus 17 is 34 damage. All right, they will land upon Tyrael from above and behind. They will take the damage, but this is all resolving simultaneously. Oh my god, what sort of attack rolls are these?
Oh,
Oh
perfect.
my god. No.
Sorry, Neal. Your vampires are cool, though.
Fuck you, Mr. Moon.
You took a level from me.
It's
I
vengeance.
want to
Day.
take one from each of you.
Ah. True justice.
Valthara smiles upon
Roll
us.
a modified 11 and 12. A natural 2 and 3 dice.
Damn. That doesn't hit, I don't think. Steve, does that hit?
No, I'm checking with my 2 rings of protection, and I don't believe it does.
You know, they get back attack, actually, so that becomes a...
What, 16,
13
18?
and 14.
Wow. You're a little over halfway through my AC.
You're not surprised.
I don't think you can get to 23.
No, I don't.
You can give him high ground, though.
Thank you.
So, how much damage do they take? Well, I know it's 34, but
34.
how do their
the
life
first
bars
one, vanishes. It just evaporates in the blinding light all right away. The second one is all but dead, his flesh boiling, burning, blistering, his hair withering, the scent of burnt hair encompassing your nostrils as we... I guess that was their ambush, but you guys aren't really surprised by any of this, so party, take your turn.
So this one looks all but dead?
Yeah, he's end of Raiders of the Lost
6
Ark,
damage.
flesh burning and melting away from him. You
I was
blast
rolling
him
initiative.
with magic missiles and he's dead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll
creature
Then we'll
walls to the
I'll
ground.
extinguish our
him.
candles.
So they're at 3 inches apiece now. Every single candle is.
Both creatures vanish as they die.
Are there coffins in this room?
Yeah, that's what we need to find.
You can start to search the room as they are gone from before you. There are no coffins in this room, just the 4-post beds with nice silky sheets and a bloody mess on the ground. The
I start looking
crisp
for the-
white sheets seem unaffected by the blood.
I start looking for the gear that we're meant to be looking for here. So, Heart of Disguise, Braces of Shocking, Gloves of War. I'm looking like the drawers by the beds. If there's any desks. If there's like a wardrobe.
There
Any
are
of those
wardrobes, there are desks. Everything here is old. Most of it is like broken, rotted away. You can see there's water damage on a great many things here. The place has this abandoned feel. There's cobwebs in the corners.
Is there anything in the room that
drapes
looks...
are tattered.
Is there anything in the room that looks pristine?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I
no.
just want to like flip one of the beds. There's nothing hidden beneath it or anything, right?
There's no coffin underneath
Yeah.
it.
Yep,
You can
okay.
flip the bed.
Then, yep,
nothing
we'll
underneath
leave
it.
this
Let's keep
room
going.
immediately, and we'll head to Lady Cassandra's room. Or Olworth's room.
With
You
candles
get to
down
the
already.
door. The knight is standing at the back of the party now, still processing all of her events, her allegiance with the vampire, her chaining of prisoners that have been fed upon, the ramifications of what she's done under the guise of this charm.
We'll open the door.
She's a human, by the way. Right,
She's
not
a
halfling.
human, not a halfling.
Okay.
I'll open the door.
You open the door and you find a larger room than the other with only a single bed against a wall with no windows. The wall opposite of the door, though, does have 3 large windows that looks out. The drapes over them look like they've been burned and charred. In fact, all of this room looks burned and charred, as if a great fire started in here but failed to spread to the rest of the house.
Okay.
No coffin?
No coffin.
All right.
I'll turn to the lady.
There and then there's
Where
no
would-
wardrobe or dress or anything. Looks like it holds anything magical or special.
There are
right?
wardrobes and dressers badly burned and charred.
Okay. Then we'll turn back and look to the night. You must take us to a basement room. We're just looking for the coffins that we believe these vampires will reanimate in.
There's a cellar in the kitchen.
Certainly, there must be some room that you see Lady Olworth enter or leave in the beginning or the end of the night. Of course, yes?
She always begins and ends her day with a walk in the gardens in the back.
A walk in the gardens in the back. Can you take us to the gardens then?
She will take you back down to the ground floor, through a series of corridors, out through a great hall that would be like a wonderful ballroom, past statues.
Before we move too far, actually, could I listen again? Could I use my hear to see if I can hear anybody moving or doing anything in here?
Mm-hmm.
Oof, not good. Do I hear anything
Just
normally?
a heavy sound of breathing
No.
from your allies.
Okay.
Let's
Out the back door, underneath another awning, you can see that at the back of the house, before the mountain, there is like a private garden back here. And the ground around the garden is heavily disturbed. You can see that there are lilies sort of planted across it, except for 3 very distinct, disturbed areas.
Gotcha.
Those are where we're heading.
Yep, we go back, and I mean, we look to each other knowingly. I don't think we need to say anything, and then we each probably begin to dig up a plot.
Yeah.
Let's do one at a
You
time.
can dig.
I know it
Yeah.
matters, but
We should be able to tell which one's hers, right? If we can see the ethereal form of them.
when we open it, yeah.
Yeah.
So who's got the highest strength?
Not
Probably me. I have 13.
Right.
I have 13 as well.
The night ends, or as the sun begins to dawn in the east, on the other side of the Draken Ridge, though, so the sunlight will take hours. It'll take about until midday for the sun to actually reach this part of the castle.
That's convenient.
And even then, it'll only be like sunlight in this back section for like the time that the sun is here to here. So like a 4-hour period, this is bathed in sunlight. Man with 14 strength, you are the first to reach a coffin at the base of this. The coffins are not buried deep, only about 1.5 feet down.
We'll pull it out.
You tug it out. This one is nice. It's no plain pine box. Oaken walls, brass handles, nice fittings. This is a coffin of board.
I'll tell my 2 brothers to get the candles ready just in case anything crazy happens.
I mean, we help you pull out of the grave first.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it still
Pull it out
raining?
of the...
Is it still raining?
It is still raining.
Okay.
Still lightning, still thundering around you. You're all, except for Anton, soaked to the bone.
I will pull it out with my brothers, and then we will open it.
Candles lit or unlit?
Candles
Unlit.
unlit, but they're readied. I think those 2 are ready.
Yeah, I've got my steak and mallet ready.
Okay, so 1 candle's ready.
All right. You open the coffin and
Empty. Okay, I'm gonna destroy the coffin then with my Martha mace.
you break it into pieces.
I'll pull out another coffin.
Yep, you guys can dig to the second one, pull this out. It too is very fine. But instead of brass fittings, these are silver. Instead of oak, it is redwood. It's, a different style, a different make from a different place altogether.
Break it as well. We'll open it.
Open it. In this one, you will find the insubstantial form of a woman
That's
resting. Carefully.
Can I tell it's her?
I think that's a pretty good guess. You can't verify 100%, but who else could it be?
And she's, you said ethereal.
Yes.
We'll
not
break the
fully
coffin.
formed.
There's not any
Yes.
gear
Shatter
inside
the
this
coffin.
coffin or anything nice on the coffin, is there?
There's a satin lining, soft cushions, a pillow. It's very comfortable looking.
As they appear again
the-
ethereally, are they naked or are they clothed?
She is ethereal in her nightgown.
Oh, okay.
Saw her last.
Her shit has to be in this end. But yeah, break the coffin.
You break it open. You wreck it. And as you break it, you find the lid of the coffin has also nice padding on it, but the padding peels away, and hidden behind the padding are the magic items.
Nice.
Whew. At what point in the coffin smashing does the spirit sort of disperse? As soon as it's smashed, or does it go away in pieces as it breaks away?
There seems to be a point of no return where it begins to wither and vanish. So maybe not the first time you damage the coffin, not the first chunk that gets broken out, but you rip off the lid, you start breaking off the sides, and you pause for a moment to look, and the spirit, the ghosty creature is gone. There's a lot of action going.
It's instantaneous. It's not a gradual fading.
What I'm trying to say is that
You don't
with
notice.
the lighting and the wind and the rain and someone else doing the
Hard to
smashing,
tell.
you don't really notice.
Okay.
You're
Well,
not
we've
in
got the gear.
laboratory conditions.
We've done everything we could. Let's dig up the last one, I suppose.
Oh yeah, we're gonna smash that one too.
You dig up the last one, you destroy it.
Smash it.
Again, yes, we can go and save those halflings.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah, you guys can head back inside, covered in dirt. The sky is getting lighter. You can tell the sun is up on the other side of the mountains. Storm continues. You can head back inside, tracking mud.
We'll search
we,
the house
uh,
heavily.
When we get a moment, I want to speak to the knight or the guard.
You
So,
have the moment.
I guess when we get a room where there's no dead halflings, I'll take a seat and let out a deep breath and say,
Wait, we smashed all 3 of the coffins, right?
Yes.
Okay, all
Yeah.
3 coffins are smashed. Did we get every magical item that we were looking for? You said we found the magical items past.
I should specify. I had
Yeah.
to look up the list again. You find the hat of disguise. It is In its base form, it seems to just be like a conical hat made out of black felt that is gently folded over, so the cone is same plane as the brim. And you will also find a... That's it.
Oh, we can't find the gloves of war and the braces of shocking.
The sword belts, the gloves of war, the braces of shocking, the boots of springing and striding are not present.
Okay, we'll probably...
Does it look like this knight has them on?
It does not look like this knight has them on.
We'll find him in the... We'll heavily search the house.
We can rest here and come back with a bunch of detect magic if we need to.
Well, we could just rest for the night, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to speak to the knight, so I'll take a deep breath and sit down in one of the rooms and like motion for us to sit down.
She will stand anxiously, too nervous to sit.
I guess I'll stand back up then. So, my name's John. What's your name?
Mary.
It's nice to meet you, Mary. Where are your family?
My,
Do you have a last name,
my
Mary?
family lives in Rolwick.
In Rolwick.
Mary Golden.
People don't usually have last names unless they're noble, right? Or is it?
That's correct. You can tell by her last name and by her slightly aristocratic accent that she is what we would call a member of the gentry, like the lowest class of nobility. Her family probably like owns some land in a village or owns some farms, something like that.
Mary, when did you meet Lady Olaf?
A couple months ago. It all seems a bit of a blur, but she came through my village and offered me a good position and training.
While he's talking to her, Tyrael, can you be running around the house trying to find the stuff? And I will be letting the halflings out of their torture.
Well, sure. Here, before we do... Does Nick want to have a conversation with her before we do anything? Because here's what I want to do. So, one... Now that we've come back in and maybe some time has passed, can I do another detect hearing check? Has enough time passed that it's like a separate check, or...?
Situation's changed, no?
No, I don't think the situation's appreciably changed. It's still storming. It's still... All the other factors are the same.
Okay. Well, because what I'd like to do is... So we're about to free these guys. We fed them. Before we leave and head back to the village, I should be able to put everybody to work searching through this place to try to find any of these items. I think that would be a reasonable ask for them if we're going to free them.
I'll tell you as well that they were thrown in here for being thieves and brigands, so I don't know if they're the most reliable people, but we are their saviors, so...
Yeah, we literally saved these people, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, these guys are all on the brink of death, though. They're all at basically 0 hit points, so you're going to need to heal them if you want them to be doing anything of value.
Okay, never mind. Fuck that then. Okay, we'll go search... Yeah, I guess... we fed them once. They should be fine for a bit. They'll be okay.
Yeah, they're not going to die, I don't think.
No.
Did you want to continue your conversation with her? Or?
I mean, I just want to know where she's from, and I guess I'll say, once this is over and we're finished here, we should make sure you get back to Rolwick, back to your family.
We'll take you back.
My name's John.
John what?
Wick.
John Wick.
Yes. I'm not a noble. I grew up in my parents were servants.
I've had servants around me my whole life. You're no servant.
I was friends with the young lordlings.
I think our identity isn't important. What we've been tasked with was to eliminate a vampire and to retrieve some very rare items that have been lost but belong to another royal noble family. We're curious.
Who do you work for?
Huh?
Who do you work for?
Velthara, I'll say.
Well, no, we don't work for a god, but unfortunately, the terms of our contract don't really allow us to disclose who we work for. I believe that we've made a good enough show of faith. We haven't harmed you. You've seen clearly that the people that own this estate were vampires. All we need to do now is recover a few of these artifacts that the family requested us to find, and then we'll be on our way. You can head back to Rolwick. We'll free these halflings. We'll probably alert the village to the south that there was a vampire living here. I don't know how deeply embedded she was in these towns, and then hopefully all of us will head on our way, hopefully better off than when we found each other initially.
She bobs her head along with you in shock.
Can you think of any places in this estate where any type of magical items would have been stored? Is there perhaps a showroom or a gallery, or perhaps some dressers, or maybe a safe or some type of secure location beneath the estate?
She thinks slowly and carefully to herself. and then nods. There's the library. The library's got two parts with the divider down the middle, and the north part locked.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Sounds
We'll head over there.
Yeah. Can you take us to this library?
She does. Takes you back in. It's off of the main hall, right off of the main entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And there are two doors that lead into the library, a northern door and a southern door. The southern one shows you is unlocked. The northern one, she jiggles the handle and it does not budge.
Okay. Maybe you guys should check maybe you guys should check the southern room, and then I'll see if the key given to me by the other family members will open this library.
Okay. We'll take her away, obviously, and start searching through the books to see if we can find, hidden compartments.
Where did you get a key, Steve?
I didn't get a
The
key, but I don't
family?
want her to see me pick a lock because it'll make us look like thieves instead of nobility.
Sorry. Yeah.
You
I don't
can
say that a
move
lot, sorry.
Through the moldy books. Everything in this library, for the most part, is ruined and worthless. You pick open a book and the mold has glued the pages together. You try and peel off a page and it partially rips. And what doesn't rip is just illegible. It's a mess. Meanwhile, outside in the hallway by candlelight, Curiel's going to make a open locks check.
God damn it, Koibu.
It's an old lock. I don't know if you get a plus 13 or
No, if
23,
anything, it'd be a penalty.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
If we
We'll search in here very hard.
Yeah, I'll let them search to the south. I'll say I tried my key. I'll return to the southern room. It doesn't appear as though my key is working on this lock. Lady
Maybe check her room.
Mary, do you have any idea where a key to this room may or may not be?
Shakes her head. No, it's just... No.
What is the construction of door? It seems like a lot of this place is kind of burned down or old or rotting. Does this door look like it could be forced open?
Certainly. Any door can be forced with the appropriate application of strength.
Well,
Who's our strongest member again? I have 13.
you and me.
Anton, yeah, that's who.
You're the strongest because you have the cheetah cloak.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in that case, can I brace my shoulder and use my cloak of the cheetah to try to bust down the door?
Yeah, give me an open doors check.
What is that check?
Smash it down. It should be under your strength score. It's a d20. You want to roll your open doors or less.
Wait, under my strength score.
To the right of your strength. It'd be like an open doors.
Open doors, I see.
The penultimate box.
Does he get an advantage for having the cheese cloak? Or?
I suppose. He can use his burst speed and slam the door.
Okay, so do I click or do I need to manually type this in? What am I rolling?
You just roll. You want to roll under that number, but if you have advantage, you can roll 2d20 and keep the lowest.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2d20.
D1.
Yeah, we'll just take
if
the-
you're, yeah.
And I'm looking for a 7 or less.
KL1. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll a 4.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, easy.
Smash it off its hinges. The door breaks into the room. The library has had all of its books cleared out. Huge, comfortable, plush pillows and velvety blankets sprawl around the middle of the room. There is a fountain that has been dragged in here, but instead of a nice little angelic cherub on the top, there is a person who has been staked. Like a spike run through their body and out their open mouth, which is towards the top. The fountain is soaked with dried blood, and you can see scattered about are various what's got to be magical item.
When we hear the smash coming from outside the room, I say to Anton, "Oh, looks like the key worked." And head back into the hall.
Do we see all the appropriate magical items that we were looking for?
Sounds like there's more than what was there.
There is more and less. Right. Talk.
The whipping.
Firstly, you will find a few sets of really nice clothing on mannequins, lining one wall. One of these mannequins will have the boots of springing and striding, and the gloves of war on them.
Who's putting these down?
I'm writing everything down right now.
All right, yeah, you write it down. Boots of springing and striding. Hey, that sounds cool.
Or what you assume to be them. You know, they're definitely
seen.
magical boots.
Yeah.
And same thing with the gloves. You know, you haven't identified them, but you're looking for magic gloves, and here's some magic gloves. So, you will find, you know, amongst these fabulous outfits are of many different styles, mostly Dracissian, but a few Akuban, a few Mystrian outfits, even one or two Eridonian styles of clothing and dress. There will be... What?
Any rings on the mannequins or anything, or no?
No rings on. You will find 2 magic short swords.
Added the +1 army.
Yeah. There's some good gear for you here, Stephen. But hat of disguise and the boots of striding will be nice
we'll
to you.
And behind these things, you will find potion.
A potion or?
No, you will find 6 potions.
Okay.
They will read healing on the outside of them in a fancy calligraphy script on like a little paper that has been pressed with probably like wheat glue to the glass vials in which they reside.
Are we missing anything?
Yeah, what else were we expected to find here?
Oh, look to Emery. Oh, wait.
Braces of shocking. I think I'm missing.
I can't hear Koibu.
No, can I?
I can.
Hello?
Yep.
No, I can.
Okay. The bracers of shocking and the sword belt missing.
We'll go search the rest of the house.
Well, wait, hold on. Does this room
go ahead.
appear fully searched?
Well, I've got a detect magic spell, so now I'm standing in the middle of this room. I'll cast detect magic and look around.
Well, the first thing you'll notice is that those 6 vials marked healing potion are not magical.
Okay.
Does that mean they're not healing potions?
And you will find no other magical items in this room. There's nothing hidden around, unless it's like blocked by lead or many feet of stone.
We don't. Do potions normally glow if they're healing?
Yeah.
If
It's
they're
blood.
magical,
But,
they radiate magic.
But don't forget, a real healing potion would damage a vampire.
Yeah.
So maybe this is just blood or something. I don't know.
Weird. Okay.
Is it blue, Neal? The potion.
What's the color? You'll have to pull out a
potions-
lightstone to get the color on it, because you're looking by candlelight.
Yeah, we'll pull out a glowstone.
All
That's
fucked
fine.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's sort of just a clear fluid. No coloring to it.
Interesting.
Maybe it's been dispelled.
Maybe like a little purpley?
Okay.
Like a wine almost?
Interesting.
keep
It's
them
just
for
like
now.
faintly wine.
So I've still got. Well, I've got detect magic up. I'll go
Run
and check
through.
the southern side of the library, and then I'll run up to the bedrooms and check Cassandra's room as well.
And then I'll ask the knight as well.
Sure, so you can do 1, 2, 3. Do you have 4 rounds on your detect magic?
I think it lasts 2 rounds per level, does it? I'm just checking. Yeah, so I got 8 rounds.
Definitely, yeah. You can search these rooms. You will find no additional magical items.
I'll ask the knight. We're in search of 2 more items that we believe are missing. We're looking for a set of bracers that would give a man more dexterity and strength while wielding a sword, and we're looking for a sword belt that... What does the magical sword belt do? Does it hide the sword when you sheath it, or...?
I think it is a sword. I don't remember.
I'm not sure about the sword belt. I don't have that written down. But the braces are shocking. They're not... we've
Oh,
got
they're
the
just
gloves.
shocking? Okay.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah, we're looking for bracers and a sword belt. Can you think of any place in this estate where Cassandra might visit some items to look upon them? Has she ever come back from the village with any items that she wanted to store anywhere here?
The knight slowly thinks to himself. Her ladyship wore a set of bracers upon her wrists. A belt? Ponders to herself. Makes intelligence checks, see if she can remember enough of these times. And bobs her head up and down. There was a belt in this room. There was a man who came here maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. He visited one night and left. And I thought I saw him leaving with the fingering his belt as he left. I didn't think much of it at the time, but
do you know his name?
There was a belt and it's not here now. Maybe she gifted it to him?
Do you remember who this man is?
She nods. Yes. He didn't introduce himself so much to me, but I overheard her referring to him as Rupert? He was headed to Ralwick.
Okay. And for the bracers, I'm sure you saw your lady leave this castle tonight, head to the village, where she came to kill us. Was she wearing those bracers as she left the estate?
She never took them off. They remained on her, whether she wore her nightgown or her dress.
Nick, did you see her with the bracers on? I assume she must have had them on. There's no...
I mean, I think back now, I assume that she had them on, but...
Yeah, but it was dark. She had like a nightgown that covered her wrists. You were only seeing her by flashes of lightning. She easily could have been wearing those bracers and you wouldn't have noticed.
So, perhaps they have been destroyed then with her death.
Yeah.
That seems so weird that, like, when you transform and are destroyed, things are just removed from the universe, but I guess maybe.
Yeah, it's not that. Like, if she dies in, like, mist form, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it? Because it seems like I'm only familiar with 5e druids. When they die, they usually transform back into normal form and then they're dead.
Well, that's a good point. What happened to the 2 vampires that we killed? They died in vampire form. What happened to their clothes?
Gone with them.
Also disappeared too.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to delete items from a universe, you could just have a vampire, give him some items, kill the vampire, and then those items are just gone forever.
So
there are a great many ways to remove things from space and time.
Should have done that with the Amulet of Malchus.
True. I don't know what that's okay, then
I'll go and tend to the halflings.
Yeah.
Yep, you can find them. They're chained up. You will find a key hanging near in the kitchen somewhere that you can use to unlock their.
I'll unlock them and say, Valthara seems to have granted you life and luck today.
Only one of them is conscious enough to really understand what's going on, and you can hear a whisper, "Thank you."
I'll hand Splinter his sister's necklace. Or his necklace that, we were trying to find for his sister,
Yeah, his eyes fix on it, and he looks up to you and asks, "Is she dead?"
No, she's alive. We were sent here looking for you. This should be his necklace. I don't think I took her necklace. I think I just casted... Yeah, this is his necklace. It's on my sheet of Splinter's necklace, because we got it back from the...
She had, like, the other half of it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
so I just memorized it. So yeah, this is his own necklace.
Okay. Yep.
I'll pick him up and...
I think Imric's been up all night watching that tree and starts to, like, sits down and starts to fall asleep in one of these, not in a room with, like, an impaled body, but, like, a perfectly normal room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we want to rest here, but it's fine if we do.
I mean, I think we're probably pretty safe here. I mean, we've killed everything in here. Like,
okay, we'll rest for the night. We'll tell the halflings we're staying here for the night, and we're gonna all leave in the morning. Or I guess tomorrow morning.
Okay. You spend the day resting and recuperating as the storm continues to rage outside. House gives you the creep. You've cleared it of monsters dead. Spend the night. I think we should take our last.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wait, your mic is like kind of cutting in and out, Koibu. I don't know if you.
Oh, yeah. We should take our last break here.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back, Tombs of Scoria. You guys are going to rest the day and the next night, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should head off in the day, shouldn't we? Yeah.
Yeah. And you're here with Mary. Where it's a 3-story building, a lot of bedrooms. Everything's pretty old and tattered, though. There's not much in the way of like niceties to this place, although the front gardens and the back gardens do look quite pleasant.
Can I ask Splinter? So now that they've had some food and like a night to rest, see like a little bit more conversational. Am I able to talk to him? I don't need it to be like ultra healthy, but just hold a conversation.
Yeah, it's probably like you nap. You probably take a nap during the day or wake in the late afternoon, and by that time the halflings will have been fed and watered enough that maybe some of them are able to chat a little bit with you.
Can I ask him? Splinter, I believe. Fuck. Wait, I don't. Can you speak the common tongue?
Yeah. How do you know my name?
Well, we met your sister, a friend of yours, I think by the name of Garlic or Onion or something, another town, told us a bit about you. So obviously, I don't know if you could tell by the way that we do things, but we don't come here representing the law of any land or the will of the sheriff or anything. I was hoping in exchange for freeing you from your prison, you could answer us maybe 1 or 2 questions about this estate, if you have the ability to. So, we know that a few of you halflings were probably sent here as a result of crimes you'd committed against people, namely thieving and burglary. Again, we don't care much about the specifics, we're not here to get you in trouble for any of that. But is there a chance that any of you may have heard of some type of item stored in this estate that you would have come here to try to steal? Maybe you'd have some information? We are searching for some lost items here on behalf of another family. We're wondering if you would have information about where any of these items may be stored.
First time I laid eyes upon this estate is when I came in chains.
Okay.
Splinter, what were you doing with those pirates? Like, why were you trying to...
What pirate?
Garlic told us you were hanging around some bad groups, and you put a little device onto the sheriff. What was going on with that?
I have some dealings with the Thieves Guild.
The family? I'll ask.
Yeah.
What did they want with the sheriff? Do you know?
I didn't ask, but they said that they wanted me to plant something on him. They said it wouldn't hurt him, but that it would help them figure out when he was away. So they
Makes
could...
sense.
I don't know what.
Understood.
Paid good. Hard to make a living.
I think you've more than
dig in the
served
dirt.
your punishment. I wouldn't worry about it.
He breathed a sigh of relief. Okay.
Well, time to hit the road.
It's late after that. That's like the late evening of the same day that you
Oh, okay.
dug up the coffin.
Yeah.
So it's one more night, and then the morning where you can set off. Any precautions in the night?
No.
Maybe just the... I think
Watch.
the 3 of us should sleep in one room together, and we should light the candle.
Yeah, sure. The phantasm.
Phantasmal castle?
Just in case any of these guys are still charmed, you know.
Sure.
Try and kill us in the night.
Yeah. Can everyone make me perception checks at half their perception value?
I'll just subtract minus.
Sure.
I don't
You
know.
tracked 5, a 6.
That should be a
round
pass,
down.
right?
That is a 23. Oh, didn't.
We're all rolling for
Always
perception.
the one to throw a monkey wrench into my plan. We'd also do once.
You do want me to roll one?
I do.
Okay.
Nice.
God, even at half value, that is also a pass. So clearly, Anton has had his. I'm sorry, Imric has had his fill of drink from the Cloak of Plenty, and is in a deep and solid slumber. However, Imric and Tyrael, your time in this haunted house have given you a bit of an edge. Your sleep is not quite so deep.
Anton and Tyrael,
You
right?
awaken.
Yeah.
Anton and
Yeah.
Tyrael.
Okay.
You awaken in the middle of the night to your door creaking open.
Yeah, very quickly. I would like to listen carefully. I believe if I can, make a detect noise check.
Go ahead. You hear nothing.
Nothing.
Wait, he got a success.
Yeah. You hear
Yes.
something.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Were all the halflings sleeping with us? I'm sorry. Are we all sleeping in the same room?
No,
I
the
think it's
halflings
those
are
three.
in a different room.
Okay. And I see the door opening quietly.
You heard the door
Or
opening
I hear the
quietly
door.
while you were sleeping.
I hear the door opening quietly. I'm looking over and I see that Anton is also awake, and I make eye contact with him. Yeah.
Yeah, my idle dart to the holy candles that I'm sure are near us.
I would like to stand up with my candle drawn, both of my candles drawn, and I would like to move.
So like you reach for the candles as you stand. Then
Yeah,
'Cause
I
they're
reach
probably
for
not like tucked.
Yeah, I'll reach. Yeah, inside my bag.
They're within arm's reach, but yeah, I'll do the same. If I see him making a move, I'll follow.
And then I would also like to. Could I move very silently to be near the door? If the door opens,
Well,
what do I have
We
time?
won't get that far
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Just kidding.
because as you stand up,
No, wait. Actually,
there is a woman in the room wearing a white nightgown
Okay.
right the fuck next to you. You did not hear her approach, but she is adjacent to you, and we need to roll initiative immediately.
God damn.
1d10 plus
How do
3,
you kill these fucking things?
12.
I'm rolling initiative. Is it 1d10 plus 3 to light the candle?
Yeah, I think so.
No, to light the candle is a full round action to light something because you got to find your.
No, yeah,
flint
I know.
and
I'm
tinder, you gotta
asking-
pull
Wait,
out-
no, we should have our ever-burning candles nearby. We're
No,
in a
you have your phantasmal candle that's lit in the room.
the phantasmal candle is already lit. We have an ever-burning candle, like guarantee it nearby with our holy candles near. So
Okay, well then it'll be
Yeah.
3 initiative to like grab your shit and get over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Better.
Who does it
Roll
look like?
roll up.
Cassandra or?
we already rolled.
It looks like
Yes,
the token
it is
looks
the
like
same woman in a white nightgown clinging to her. Little bits of mud and dirt are left in her hair, along her shins, across her arms.
Should have waited and staked her.
Not me, Steve.
You said days to regenerate.
No. Emmerich said days.
Days. Wait, does she have bracers on her arms?
Probably can't tell at this moment, but it's
Okay.
safe to assume that she probably does. The woman moves fast, way faster than you would expect.
I mean, is anyone going to wake me up?
I mean, what do you
were
want?
woken
I
by
mean,
the sound
yeah,
of
we're
combat,
shot-
but
yeah,
you're not
we're-
going to
yeah.
get to roll in right now.
Okay.
She moves quickly and with great strength reaches for Tyrael.
Thank God.
Good.
And she will.
She's obviously disbelieved the illusion.
Yeah, well, I think that needs to be
Advanced.
dealt with as well. That should have been the first thing that happened, I think.
Yeah.
I have accounted for the.
That's fine. Yep.
She goes for Tyrael. She will make a clawing attack at. Here we go. Plus. I think it's a 23. I need to double check her stat block. Yes, 23. Hit, Tyrael.
Yeah, that would be a hit.
Math here. So I can make sure that we're getting the right everything.
Yes, please.
to my notes. One more thing. Probably done this during the break. Right. So she will hit with the 23, which is not a crit, and we'll do. Where are my dice?
Oh, have I recovered 1 HP from the day not fighting yesterday?
It was half day.
Right. You only slept in the afternoon, so no one should have recovered anything yet. 15 damage with a claw slash at you, Tyrael.
Yeah, that's fair.
She wipes at your flesh with her hands, and as she does so, you also feel an electrical shock running through your body. So some of the damage was her physical claw attack, some of it was an electrical outburst.
Okay.
She hisses at you. Tyrael, take your turn.
Well, I imagine I think me and Anton have each grabbed 2 candles, so I will light my 2 candles.
Can you put her in her spot?
Yeah, let's get our stuff set up.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll do a doodle here.
This vampire is fucking cringe, dude.
The other 3 will be coming back.
Or she's stronger, so she comes back earlier or something.
Yeah, but they'll be coming back though.
Yeah, I guess. Or it seems to be the case.
Damn it. I bet she just woke up in the soil where the coffin was.
Maybe.
Okay, so down here is the room that you're in. Just do like a little quick demonstration of what's going on. So this right here is just like a little walk-in closet. This is the equivalent of like a bathroom. No, sorry, that's a different, like a small attached room that has its own little closet built into it as well. So, yes. Go. And there are windows out the back. And there's a window at the end of this hallway. Go. Cool. Grab Vampirus. So she had come into the room. Everyone was all sleeping and cozy. She came up and attacked Tyrael. And I guess that's our positioning.
Amazing. Well, we're lighting our candles.
All right, you plunge the tips of your candles into that of the ever-burning one. They sputter to life and fill the room with bright light. Can you light all 4 candles in a round? I don't see what...
He's lighting 2, and I'm lighting 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who is going to give cover to the person lighting? Because if you both, like, sit next to a candle trying to light it, like, you're clearly exposing yourselves to attacks of opportunity. If you want someone to light it, you're going to need someone blocking for the other person.
Well,
Otherwise,
it sounds like he just got fucked up, so I'm probably the one lighting all 4 candles, just doot, with my ever-burning, yeah?
Okay, so Tyrael will block for you while you light the candles then.
That's what it seems like it has to be.
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Okay. I don't see why you couldn't light 4 candles in a round.
In a minute?
In a minute? That seems like plenty of time, as long as Tyrael can effectively block for you. Tyrael, take your turn. What are you going to do?
Well, I guess since all 4 candles are lit now, I will simply...
Well, they will be lit after you. Anton goes after you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I will be parrying.
Okay.
Well...
Put yourself
Can't you tumble?
before Anton.
No, I must
try and...
If I tumble,
away from him.
does it last till my next turn, or does it last until the top of the next round?
Until you stop.
Till you
Okay,
stop.
then in that case, I'll begin tumbling then.
Okay. Anton, you plunge the candles into the ever-burning flame. They flick to light, spreading radiant light all around you. Go ahead and roll me 3, 6, what is it, 9, 12 d4?
12d4.
Come on, Moon.
31.
Woo! Ooh, it's a lot of damage. All right, initiative.
I believe I just continue tumbling, so I don't know if
What do you want?
So when they woke up with the vampire over them, did anyone scream? That's all.
Yes, we're screaming and fighting. You must be awake. I just took a massive
You have to be awake, yeah.
Well.
Oh, I'll wake up. Nice
roll.
relaxing day. Oh, what the fuck?
What do you want for tumbling since the candle's already lit? I guess I'm just gonna try and like keep her in the room. I don't
3.
know.
Yeah, just 3. If you want to
7.
dodge and hide and do nothing.
Candle goes on my initiative, correct? That makes sense. We
Yep.
rolled that last time, yeah.
Yep. All right, Imric, you waken. You see the vampire. She's still here in the room. She's not dead.
What the? I'm still dreaming. Oh no! I reached my magic missile wand. Blaster. She's
Master
killing
Blaster.
my brother. Master Blaster. 6.
Magic missile strikes her for 6 points of damage.
Wait, does she look like she's
flinches as
wearing...
You rip holes in her body.
Does she have her bracers on? Oh, she must, because she shocked me. Yeah, I know
She
she
got
has
shocked. Yeah, she's definitely got him.
Fuck her.
Tyrael, you're just dodging.
I'm just still tumbling, yeah.
Anton, you're still dodging.
Well, I'm rolling my damage, but
Yep. Roll your damage.
31.
She will wither in the light and turn to mist.
Missed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Her body is destroyed by the holy light, and her form is misty again.
Still my turn, so I'm picking up 2 candles. Just holding the 2 holy candles. Initiative again?
If that's all you're gonna do, then she gets to take her turn.
I mean,
As
she's
missed.
missed, so yeah.
Yeah. She will mist out the windows and into the backyard.
All right, initiative.
So we've damaged her
I
twice with
suppose.
these candles, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 1 inch left burning on each of these candles. So it might be good to extinguish them and
Yeah,
get
we
the
extinguish
fuck out
them
of
now
here.
and then...
You blow them out right now.
Wait, I don't think we've defeated her.
No.
We have to keep going, Steven. We can't
We've
just
got to
leave.
go back to the garden. Stake
Yeah,
the
we
others
have to
before
go
they
and
wake up.
finish this.
It doesn't matter what you have to do. What you have to do right now is extinguish the candle. If you want to go out back,
Yes,
we
correct.
can do that.
Yes,
Just
that's
make
what I'm
sure-
doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
candles are extinguished now. Mine
Okay.
are.
Okay.
And we're going to go out back.
Do you have any more potions or heal?
Yeah, I'll throw you another. On our way, I'll grab a fucking potion out of my bag and toss you the 3d8 one or whatever.
Okay. I will drink the 3d8.
Taking that off my sheet.
It's 3d8 plus 3.
Yes.
That is your last potion of extra healing?
That is. On my sheet, yes.
Ah.
I have more 2d4s, but yeah.
The party heads downstairs.
Everburning in one
no.
hand.
I do something else.
What do you do?
All right, I go to the window that she went out of. I reach
Yeah.
into my bag and I pull out a light stone, and I've got my wand ready. I want to throw the light stone out the window and try and catch a glimpse of the mist and magic missile.
You illuminate the small back garden.
Can't you cast the magic missile at like a higher level and do more missiles?
I can't.
remember.
I can't learn it. I've tried to. I failed
No.
to learn it about
Sorry.
6
I meant
times.
like I meant the wand. I thought the
No,
wand could do
no,
more.
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Roll me a perception check as you cast the light stone into the yard. Can you spot the mist in the rain?
Yes.
And yes, you can spot the mist in the rain and the thunder and the light.
5.
Okay.
Can I? So the light stone's landed on the ground. Can I still see the mist?
No, you will hit her with the magic missile, and the mist will just like scream like a mist leaving, like steam leaving a potato. You know how it makes that sort of high-pitched squealing noise? That is the sound you hear as the vampire withers away again once more.
So, like, is it doing the same thing it did when it died, or is it just taking damage in mist form?
I mean, it seems dead. You don't see the mist anymore. You just see the rain.
So it did the same sizzling, sort of evaporating thing. I think I got it.
We're gonna
Oh my
go
God,
to the back garden. Yeah.
Yeah, we run
All right,
down
the
there. I
other
grab
two
my
of you-
steak.
Get to the garden
Yeah.
well before Imric. There's the garden. You've got the dug-up coffins scattered about, broken. Your shovels lie in the soil.
Sure.
All muddy now.
What's different now in the garden? Obviously, she came up from somewhere.
Yeah, some of the nice flowers off to the side have been like ripped open, and there's clearly a section where someone has climbed out of the earth.
We're gonna go over there, we're gonna break that coffin, and we're gonna fucking excavate this motherfucker from all of the flower area, and yeah.
You grab shovels and dig into the earth. But after 1.5 feet, the same depth the other coffins were buried at, you find no coffin. Just
in the one that's messed up, correct?
Right.
We'll keep going, I guess, right? Unless anybody else has anything else.
Well, I get back. I check the graves where we dug the coffins out of for the other two, not Cassandra's coffin, but the male vampires. Are they are they materializing in the soil at the bottom of the hole?
No, they are not.
Is there bracers where the mist died?
No, there's not.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep digging.
This is like this is like fucking Rust, where they have dead rolls outside.
I'll cast detect magic and start looking around, like scanning the sky, scanning the ground. Maybe if they're not too deep in the soil, I'll be able to see them.
It's possible that perhaps this dirt is her home and we need to desecrate it in some way. Or not desecrate, consecrate it?
Water.
We need to consecrate the soil in some way such that it makes this uninhabitable for her. She's not able to respawn or something.
Maybe
I have a pound. I don't have the spell right now.
I think what we have to do is wait for them, to, find them materializing, wait, and stake them as soon as they...
I don't know where you find them at.
Yeah, you should know.
I mean, we've killed them in holy ways, right? Like, we've used, holy candles and shit. I don't know if the stake would work if this holy candles aren't. I'm pretty sure we need to destroy the place by which she spawns from.
No, I think we need to stake her and then cut her head off and shove a mouthful of holy wafers. I think that's what we need. But detect magic.
Just dig in the earth, looking for something, anything?
Well, no, but I don't see anything but detect magic, no.
No, nothing.
I mean, we have to find where she spawns, so, I mean, yeah?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like this will be a good investigation for our next episode. Wait, when do we normally end?
Wait, 15 minutes. We normally end at
15 minutes.
Oh, I have a thing that I have, that starts, in 15 minutes. That's why I started early
This is
today.
probably a good place to end because we're in, a low-danger situation. We don't want to, stop in the middle of combat.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay.
So outside in the rain, digging up the graves one more time, the vampires back
We can
to
get the
life
halflings
again
to
and
help
again.
us excavate the whole thing.
Good session, everybody.
Yeah.
Well done. Some amazing rolls and some very intelligent use of items. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, GrizGuts, where can we
What's
find
up,
your stuff
Steven?
at?
Just on Twitch, AG_GrizGuts. Been playing Hades, Baldur's Gate, Crusader Kings.
Oh my god, wait. Do we get doubled experience for killing her twice? Defeating her twice?
100%.
No.
Triple.
No?
Experience for defeating her once.
Wait.
Maybe she is still, she's not actually fully defeated at this point. You might have driven her back, but she's still very much alive. You could fight her 1,000 times and you still only get the defeating her once. As long as the situation, if a month passes and it's appreciably different. But this same, this
It begins
is
at 8
one
Eastern
long
soon.
extended combat.
So in an hour and 15.
Little break.
Oh, rip. Well, whatever. We're fine. This is
That's
a good
fine, yeah, okay.
spot.
Well, that's it. Bye.
That's it.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Wait. Yeah.
See you
Oh,
next
well,
time.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, MrMouton, what's the next thing you're going on? Do you call outs at the end?
I don't care. Nope.
Wow. Okay, well,
Doesn't-
I'm twitch.tv/Destiny. Koibu, what about you? What's the next campaign you got?
We got some Dice with Death in the morning. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's been canceled the last few weeks. And we should have some Empires of Arcadia Genesis on
Legends
Sunday.
of Arcadia. Legends of
Arcadia Genesis. Yeah.
Damn, well, all right. We'll catch you guys next. There's not anything going on political next week, is there? There is something going on.
Cancel the debates again.
They canceled the debates, but there are town halls going on.
Yeah.
No, oh wait, no, there is. I think there is a debate next week, isn't there?
It's tonight. Well, the debate is still scheduled for next week. It hasn't been canceled yet, but it's gonna.
You really think they will?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Trump and Biden have town halls tonight at the same time.
Yeah, they do. I feel like Trump. Well, I guess we'll see. But yeah, so next week I might also ask to do an hour early next week too. We'll see, I guess. But yeah,
Sure, that's fine by me.
Okay. Yeah, but otherwise we'll be back at roughly sometime next week. Thanks a lot. If you guys. Oh wait, if you guys support us, check out the Patreon. I think there was one question in there for somebody. If you are subscribed to the Patreon, you can leave a question. I think every week we'll answer a question if you leave them, I think. And somebody drew an image of our characters. Here you go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Poggers.
Where are you showing it?
Where are they?
I'm putting in here. Sorry, I got a list of all the shit that I do so that I don't forget it. There you go.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh, looks good.
Here, I'll show it on stream. There you go. And I think he said, I'd love to hear if they're close to how you imagine them, and then any feedback on changes is appreciated. Why do people happy?
This is how I imagined Imric.
Anton's spot on.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Good job.
All right. Well, hey, listen, we love you guys. We'll catch you at about the same time next week. And be careful, yeah? Peace out.
Thank you.